True. All right. I haven't started. Yeah, I'm streaming, but it's on the starting screen right now. It's just a starting screen right now, and they can't hear you anyways. But they can hear me. Forget that. Yeah. Same. Okay, we're live right now. We have several guests today. We have Mr. Lily, we have Sauerkraut, we have Dechu, and we have Dan, and we have me.
Can you say sauerkraut? Number
Sauerkraut.
one cheddar of BJOC. Can you say that?
No, I
Yeah.
cannot.
Give me my proper introduction.
Oh my
Henry-
fucking
Henry
title is wrong
Wicks.
too, dude. This is so fucking weird, dude.
Can
I'm
you
actually a
guys
professional
hear?
streamer.
Can you guys hear Henry?
No, I
He
can't.
doesn't-
He doesn't wanna. He doesn't wanna. He tried fixing the mic, but it didn't succeed, so he left. I
Oh,
guess.
I
He's not
see.
in the call
Okay.
anymore, right?
Yeah. New Year podcast. Let's go. This is.
Why are you getting quieter and quieter? What's going on?
No, it's because I was moving from the mic. All right.
Okay.
It's fine now. Okay, we're okay. I guess I'll introduce the guests now. So we
Wait,
have
again?
yeah, I already did,
Oh,
but
sorry.
we'll do it properly this time. So
All right.
we have Mr. Lily Reynolds, a BJOC chatter. We have Sauerkraut, we have Dechu, and we have Dan as our guests today. So I hope we'll have a good time, man. So we can just get straight into it. There's not specific topics I want to talk about, but I have backup topics in case we like don't have anything to talk about. So that's about it. So
So
what's
there's
up then?
no topics or?
Yeah, I have topics. I have topics. I have backup
Oh,
topics.
so we just go. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just go on a tangent. Doesn't matter. Like
All right.
Let's start with the topic. It's a little warm up.
all right. Like the first topic that I was thinking about is like 2019 recap. So, like, what was the
Like
big moments of
Personal
2019?
or
Say what?
personal stuff, or like how your 2019 was?
No, just generally. You can talk about your
Oh, okay.
personal
Oh, I'd rather
accomplishments
that,
as
no.
well.
All I'm gonna say about my 2019 was that it was the worst year of my life so far, and that's
Yeah,
about
why
it.
is that?
Dude.
I heard.
Why did you had like 2 cosmetic surgeries, right? That's not too bad.
Oh yeah.
No, this was 2018, dude.
Oh,
Wait, was that
shit.
2018 when you had the fistula?
What the fuck?
Fistula?
That was 2018, but that was
What?
like bled into like the start of 2019. Yeah,
Wait, you've actually
Oh.
had two surgeries?
yeah.
Oh no, what happened? You okay?
No,
got
I
it.
just had like yeah, it was like the 2 years you weren't in BJOC. I had 2 surgeries, but there was nothing serious. It was just like some. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
one time it was a fistula, and one time it was like my titties, dude.
Yeah. Just say my titties and my ass.
Oh, you had
Yeah.
you had
I got my
gyno.
titties and my ass done, dude. That's about it.
What was it about your titties? I forgot.
Yeah, it was just like some fucking thing in there.
Is it the
that I
same?
needed to cut out.
Is it the same thing as that you had, or things he
No,
has?
It's
or
a little
whatever?
different, but it's somewhat like that. But yeah,
Yeah. For those that don't
it
know,
was
like
nothing serious.
yeah, for those that don't know, like Dechu has had a big insecurity with his
Oh, he's
man
dead.
boobies, but I think he's gotten over the fear now. Wait, are you here, Dechu, Mr. Arco? I think you're muted.
Yeah, dude, I'm here. No, I'm not
Alright.
muted. I have push to talk on, but I
All right,
never
all right.
seem to find a moment to actually push it. But now
Alright,
that
I
we were
see.
on the topic of 2019, I was just thinking a lot of weed and working out and nothing else, basically.
A lot of fucking weed.
I hopefully this year brings some change into my life. So,
Yeah,
so I'm
actually,
looking forward to that.
same. I'm gonna break out of my comfort zone and stop playing competitive games like solo at least. So because it's too mentally
Wait.
taxing for me.
Really, you're gonna fucking stop playing Dota?
Yeah, I'm not gonna completely stop. I'm gonna play 5-mans with my friends and shit, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna play solo queue. It just
Oh,
takes too much of my
So,
brain
how are
power,
you
so to
planning
speak.
how are you planning to fill that void? You know, you play Dota a lot. What are you planning to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna play single player games.
Oh, wow, wow.
No, but at least I have something to fall back on. So I think I'll still enjoy playing single player games, even though I've like not done it in past, but I've not really given them that chance. So that's why.
Well, yeah, single player games differ a lot in the sense that you're not competing against anyone.
Yeah, exactly. You can like relax and shit. I don't know. I think
Wait.
I've changed my mindset, so I can be okay with that.
Why do you think like competitive games are bad for you? Think they just take too much time, or like
Yeah,
what is it?
that's the main part. If it takes too much time for literally nothing, like it's only for personal achievements. Like you're not gonna make any money of it, or like you only feel
Yeah.
better about yourself, like because you did good, but
I mean,
no one else
I
cares.
believe
Really.
that nothing else is inherently bad, but if you feel as it somehow inhibits you from living your life to the fullest potential, then just don't do it. But yeah, in the end, it's all down to personal
Exactly.
preference. So
That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to break the cycle of like doing the same shit every time, every year, like one step at a time. You know, like
All right,
if you stop
yeah,
with
sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you. But then you're also talking about weed, you know, because weed holds you back. As
Wait,
well,
I am?
right? No, thank you, Gabe.
Oh,
well,
Gabe.
not really. I think I have a healthy relationship with marijuana. Sometimes it gets the better of me, but nowadays I basically don't smoke at all. Only oh fuck. No, this is gonna oh, fuck yeah.
Only now, or
No, not even now.
Oh,
But it's been the holiday season that I've been meeting a lot of friends, and you know they just pass it on to you. It's hard to decline, but if it comes to me, I don't buy it as often. I just stick to. Well, to be honest, I kind of just began drinking again. That's why I'm not been smoking.
oh my! I think you need to go back to smoking.
Nah, thing is, I tend to keep my vices restricted to the weekends, but during the weekdays, I'm also just a degenerate because I have no job.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Oh yeah. What happened with your stuff with the military? Did you gonna pass or?
What do you mean? Of course, I'm gonna pass. I'm a healthy boy, but well, the medical checkup is in February, so there I will get the definite answer whether or not I'm fit to join the army.
Oh yeah.
But
you said you're like memeing like you're gonna cut off a finger.
Well,
but you're not gonna do that, I guess.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But the thing is, it's mandatory in Estonia to enlist yourself for 8 or 11 months. So
yeah, that sucks.
it's not really my decision, but it's better to believe that it is your decision when you have to do something. So yeah, I'm trying to work on that mindset. If I'm gonna do it, I just want to do it.
Yeah, you can.
You'll feel better. Yeah.
I think you'll try. Like if you try hard in the army, you can find it fun for sure. Like if you're gonna be negative from the start, then you're not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly.
So I guess it's better to go in with a positive
no one
mindset.
else in the army? Was it just me?
Say what?
Was it just me who was in the army?
Yeah, thanks for
Not like
BJOC, right?
I had already, like many
Okay, dude. Now let's hear Sour talk about his army stuff for like 5 minutes.
Wait, Lily, were you in the army?
Yeah, I was in the army.
Lily.
Oh no, I wasn't. They don't do that in Canada.
Oh shit. Yeah, you have to volunteer, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Chad.
I mean, it would have been interesting though.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been. Did you guys know
Like,
that
I think if it was just a year or something like that, I probably would have done it.
Yeah.
Will Chad be joining us or not?
No, I don't think so. If he wants to
question.
join, he's welcome. But he said no before, so
Wow.
maybe he's too anxious. But I
I
respect
guess
that.
he's tired from his holiday still, you know?
Yeah, I
Tough
respect that.
shit. Well, I was speaking ironically, but oh,
You were speaking around.
he's
No, I was
too
just
busy playing a game that
yeah, exactly.
involves hearing people speak in cinematics. So how the fuck do you play The Witcher whilst listening to something?
Yeah, what the fuck? No, you're not playing The Witcher. You're
Maybe
half-assing
he's
it.
farming herbs because he likes to do that.
We don't need to shit on Chad, man. He's doing well.
Well, he's welcome to join us and defend himself. That little bitch can just fire up the Discord, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Or maybe he's playing too. Maybe he's role playing, man.
I'll just change the title. Give me a second. Yeah. You guys can talk about whatever, you know.
Well,
I think the last podcast we did, I also talked about my army stuff. I just remember that. So
I don't remember shit about that. What the
Yeah, you
fuck?
did.
Yeah.
I really like those goats. You know, Chad sent some pictures to the WhatsApp group, and there were a lot of goats.
Yeah.
I want to milk a goat someday and just drink its milk.
I tried to get in the BJOC WhatsApp group, but Chad didn't invite me, so I'm not sure.
Oh, I can invite you.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah, Double can invite you.
Yeah, no problem.
I even and you have my phone number, right, Double? I'm not actually sure.
No, I don't. I have your. We were talking on direct messages through Twitter, I think.
Does
Right,
anyone? How do you call those things that are on cows' bottom?
Cowbells?
No,
Tits.
like others, yeah, like
Like the feet.
no others. I just want to know how it feels to squeeze them and pull. It seems like
What?
I mean,
Wait, what are you talking about? Like what part?
no, I
Yeah,
want to
the-
milk. I want to milk a cow. Yeah,
Oh, you've never done it?
I've never done it, but
It feels like blast, like a little
Yeah,
bit. Actually,
like you need to pull it and it feels strange. So I
does it
don't
smell? Like, have you smelt it?
know. What? Smelled?
yeah. It just smells like unprocessed milk. It's kind of fatty and milky.
Oh, the milk. I thought you meant like the titty.
Oh, I don't know.
I meant the titty. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I
almost
think
smells
it,
like
it
titty,
smells
actually.
like. I mean, it feels like kind of like the skin on your dick, on your balls. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
No, but like way rougher, dude.
Yeah, rougher. Yeah, but rougher.
Mm.
Wait, where have you guys milked cows?
What?
What?
Where have you milked cows before?
I'm.
My grandpa had like
Yeah.
10 of them, I think.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I'm really K-Kona, so I grew up with like on farms and shit from my uncles and like my aunts and shit.
Did
So,
you also
kinda-
did you ride horses, or?
No horses, but pretty much every other animal.
Nice.
Like I've had interactions with killed chickens and pigs and fucking cows.
Actually, my dad wants to buy some alpacas.
Okay,
Make
I'm
like a
adding
little
one more person
farm.
to the call. Taylor Gator.
You know the alpaca.
Yeah, my uncle was telling me about albacas, and he said they are fucking useless.
They look like fucking derps. Like I don't know, sheep with long necks.
Hello?
Hello,
who's
Mr.
that?
Taylor.
Oh, hi, it's me, Mr. American.
Oh,
Mr.
hey.
American, yeah.
Greetings, American.
You're the only American in this chat room right now.
No way.
You are.
Finally, someone who can speak actual English, you know.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
What,
I
excuse
mean,
me?
they speak English in Canada too.
Well, you're like French Canadian, right?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We were just talking
Yeah.
about like 2019 recap Tailgater so far.
By the way, like Lily's,
Oh yeah, just played video games, you know.
Lily's voice is so deep. Like I don't know, it's like calming.
Yeah,
Can you like
he-
talk? Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear about your 2019,
Put me
Lily.
on the spot.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. My 2019 was like pretty dull. So
Well, you already talked about it. Let's hear about Lily
yeah.
and,
I
and
wanna hear
his
about
2019.
Super boring. I pretty much did nothing. Came
Wait.
back to BJOC. That's a good example.
Wait, when
My
did you come back to
God.
BJOC? I forgot. Like what month?
Maybe in the middle, like July.
Yeah. What did you do before you were traveling, right?
I got back from Portugal. That was the last place I went to.
I see.
Sour, your fucking keyboard is triggering me.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm leveling PoE, dude. I died
Oh.
earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What the fuck? I
gonna
thought you
try
were
to
playing
keep-
hardcore.
Yeah, I'm leveling right now because I died in hardcore. But
Oh,
yeah,
I
let's
see,
hear
I see.
about Lily's stories in Portugal or like his,
I don't
his
have any.
travel stories. Let's hear about it. Let's open up. Let's share all your personal info.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
No, I had a great time in Portugal. It's actually like such a chill place. The beaches are really nice, and it's like they have really calm little towns up in the north, and then there's like Lisbon, where it's more urban parties and whatever bars.
Did
Yeah.
you
We
did you
got
go there
babes.
alone or
No,
like
not alone.
wait,
Not
not alone or alone?
Not alone.
Oh, okay.
Mind if I ask who you were traveling with?
Just a friend.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, what was the friend's last name?
Address, yeah.
Just dox him on live on stream. What about you, Taylor? Tyler? Wait,
What's the
what's your name?
question?
Is it Taylor or Tyler or?
No, my
It's
name is
Tom.
Tom.
Oh, your name is Tom. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, my last name is Taylor.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wait.
And
Tom
the name
Taylor.
Tailgater, yeah, the name Tailgater comes from my last name, and the Florida Gators is the college I went to.
What the
Nice.
fuck?
And in America, we
shit.
have something called tailgating.
Well,
That's when you go to like a sporting event and you just like drop the tailgate of your truck down and you just party. So tailgater.
Yeah,
Wait,
You
I
love
thought-
doing that?
I thought it was like driving behind cars, like really
Yeah, that's
close.
another
It's also that.
definition of it.
Okay.
Like tailgating someone through a gate or something.
Yeah.
sounds pretty original.
What's
I've
the
never
question?
heard of
What
that
did I
before.
do for 2019?
Say what?
What was the question?
No, what was your peak moments of 2019? Like you don't have to speak about personal. Like you can talk about
Peak
events that happened
moments.
too.
I'm not sure. I guess the WoW Classic grind was pretty peak. It's
Oh,
pretty
really?
degenerate.
That is.
Yeah, the first week was very degenerate.
Yeah. Who else is playing Classic right now? Are you playing still, Sauerkraut?
I just log on once every week, pretty much.
Yeah, same kind of. I don't know. I'm playing here and there, but I'm kind of busy at the moment.
Or you
So.
don't want to grind it out?
Oh, I don't want to do PvP for like 12 hours a day. I want to do like
that's too
some
much.
some more useful shit.
Yeah.
And I know that once I commit to it, I'm not gonna stop. So I'm kind of careful with that because
you
I know
started
that
your
I'm
studies right this year too.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
last year. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that shit.
Are you fully committed to it, or are you half-assing it, mate?
Well, I have my project coming up in mid-January or like end of January, and I'll see how that goes, and then I'll see. I don't know. I don't like to commit too hard to something because
Oh, I see.
I don't know. In a month, I maybe feel completely different about something. I don't know.
You don't feel very
So-
enthusiastic about the fact you're studying,
Hmm?
so you don't feel very enthusiastic that you're studying. So maybe.
What are your studies?
Yeah, what are you studying?
Fucking gay computer shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that is very
programming.
cool.
No, I'm just doing fucking programming, dude. Like what?
Oh
I've
yeah.
talked about it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But, yeah.
I thought you were studying cows. My bad.
Oh. Setting your mom on the side, dude.
What
Well,
the?
she is a cow, so
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Squeeze their udders. Okay. Okay, it was nice until now for Tailgater. Just had to do it, huh?
yeah, always.
Nah, I'm doing programming shit and I have a project coming up. I'm kind of excited about it. Oop, almost was tied. Oop. Oh, well.
You can't.
Okay, someone else take over.
Yeah. It's okay. Wait. I'm trying to think of like some general events that happened in 2019. That was,
Oh, WoW Classic released.
Yeah, they were.
And
That's all
we
we
can
got.
talk about the fact that it like a game from 2005, like 2004, and whenever it released, still has like is like one of the biggest MMO releases of like
Yeah.
recent history.
That's pretty
How fucking
freaking
weird is
crazy.
that?
It's
pretty
basically
PogChamp.
nostalgia. It's the first time like someone has actually rebooted an online game from the past, right? Like
Or
they haven't
RuneScape
done
did
that
it,
before.
right?
Yeah, RuneScape has done the
RuneScape
same.
is
Oh,
the same
RuneScape
thing.
did it. Okay, yeah, that was very successful as well, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
people
sure.
still playing it. I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so maybe
Dude,
that's a
when the
winning
f-
concept, like
When the fuck
booting
is,
up.
is Diablo Immortal coming out?
Is that the
that game?
mobile game?
Yeah.
That's the Chinese Diablo.
Yeah, when is that coming? I was pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds
Like
very
it's
fun.
been 2 years, right?
Has there
it was
been
last
an
Gamescom.
actual good mobile game yet? Has anyone played
Clicker Heroes.
Well, Pokemon Go, right? That was pretty good.
I didn't even
guess.
play
Pretty
that.
good.
Yeah.
I liked Pokemon Go.
I played it a lot in real life.
Pokemon, go to the polls. American politics, by the way.
Hell yeah. Get those young people to get a vote.
Imagine having her as a president, dude. Fucking CS:GO to the voting station, dude. I'm hip, by the way.
CSGO, that's the wrong. That sounds like you're gonna shoot up the polls, you know?
Yeah, CS:GO is to schools. Something, I don't know. I'm actually warm. I'm gonna take off my PoE sweater that I bought for 300 euros.
Well, how much is
Yeah,
it? 300 euro?
fucking-
That sounds expensive.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, you have to buy like the whole pack to get it.
Oh, is that
Like
like
a
where
whole
you
fucking
buy the
supporter
in-game
bag.
shit and then it
Yeah,
gives you
yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff?
Did
Yeah,
you at
yeah.
least get like the signed map or not signed?
Oh, fuck that. I don't like to put shit on my walls, dude. I don't do
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I bought a shirt as well. That was like 80 euros this year. No, last year. It's a Dota 2 teams shirt, so oh, it was
Why
pretty
can't a
waste of
company
money.
like PoE make a MMO?
That would actually be really good, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Well,
That could be
there's.
pretty cool
Let's talk about the game releases that are in 2020.
The
Huh?
game
How
What
about
20.
are
that?
the game releases?
I forgot about those. Like, I think the most anticipated one is Cyberpunk 2070.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the one with Keanu Reeves?
Indeed, it
It's
is.
the one with Grimes, dude.
Who's
Yeah.
Grimes? Is that,
I don't know.
The singer?
I have barely watched any gameplay
that a
trailers
European
of that shit.
I think she's from Canada. If I'm not
Oh, yeah.
mistaken.
Canada.
Right? Grimes is Canadian?
Yeah.
Grimes.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Grimes musician, born in fucking Vancouver. That's in
Yeah,
Canada.
it's
Yeah,
Canada.
that's Ryan Reynolds, I think.
No, it's Elon Musk's ex, I think. Right?
X.
Oh no, no.
Okay, she's like more than Elon Musk's ex. She's actually like a famous musician, like, and has been for many years. Right? Like, don't
Alright.
reduce her to that.
Yeah,
Great
but I feel
artist.
like that's what she's known for lately.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
She's
That's
pretty
actually
low
how
on
I
this list,
found
though,
out
dude.
about her. But yeah. What about fucking that new MMO, New World from Amazon? How about that one?
Oh yeah, it's coming out like soon.
Well, who played that? You played that then, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh yeah,
Did
you
you,
played
did you
that.
keep
I forgot.
updated with it?
No. I mean, they only did that phase of the testing and then went silent. Until like a few weeks ago, I think. They made some announcement that it's coming out soon.
It might be legit, yeah, but it's probably
What
overhyped.
about the Magic MMO?
Magica,
The
or
MMO.
Magic
The card game?
card game. What the fuck?
I haven't heard anything about
Magic
it.
Oh.
the Gathering?
Gameplay or
Are they're making an MMO? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I know Mr.
show
Sony
the
Digital,
trailer.
he told me he was excited about it.
He was, huh?
Who?
Mr. Sony Digital.
So,
Oh, the guy with chicken legs?
Yeah, that guy.
This is trailer.
Well, wasn't the guy named after a bear?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, his name was like Mishaya Bear or something, Mishima.
Oh, no, no. It's Saiyan Misha.
Oh, Seiya Misha. Fuck,
Like Goku.
that's such a cool name.
I
Why
think
did they change
Misha
it?
is his name in whatever country he's from. Or his
Misha.
ethnicity, I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
By the way, isn't Amazon making 2 MMOs? Like one is supposed to be Lord of the Rings themed. When is that coming out?
No idea. Let me see. Amazon MMO.
Stop making fucking Lord of the Ring themed MMOs, dude.
Why? There's
They're all
only one.
shit. They're fucking 12 of those games. They're all fucking garbage. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
I
make
don't
up a
even know
new
one of
story.
them.
It's not that hard, dude.
Isn't the current ongoing Lord of the Rings MMO actually quite good? I mean, considered good amongst the people who actually play it.
What? Have you not played it?
I
I played it when it came out in fucking 2011 or something. And it was absolute fucking dog shit.
Oh, I haven't
It's
played
like
it.
every other fucking World of Warcraft killer that's out there. And if you think the only thing that even came close to killing World of Warcraft was World of Warcraft Classic, and that's about it. The only other MMO that's kind of good is like Final Fantasy Online, but that's like major weep and pedo shit. So I don't know. Like you can actually play as a lolicon, and that's even for a seasoned weeb. For me, even that's like
What is a
too much, dude.
lolicon?
It's an underage girl, or
Aren't they
appearing
adding
as an underage.
Fox people to WoW, right?
Yeah, they're adding fucking furry lolicons to World of Warcraft 2. It's a fucking cursed timeline, dude. Just keep adding furry shit and more collecting shit.
We have to go back.
Furry lives matter, fuckers.
This is so weird. My dog hasn't been upstairs in like a year, and it just appeared behind my door. I freaked out.
What?
Yeah.
Behind your what?
Be right
Why
back.
hasn't your dog come upstairs in a year? It's a long time.
I don't want him here.
You beat him so hard,
It
dude?
beats him.
Yeah.
He got tired of
like
peanut butter.
I have extreme autism when it comes to dog hair, and that dog has a lot of hair.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that it doesn't shed that much, that breed, I think. Like more than
It
others.
doesn't shed it, but it's like cancer. Once, like, I can't go anywhere without discovering a hair, a dog hair on my clothes, on my body. Like once it was under my foreskin, and fuck, that was nasty.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
be
by the
right
way.
back. I'll handle my dog.
Arco, your Airbnb breakfast thing, do you still do that? Like, do you still set it up?
He literally just said he's gonna go.
Oh, right. I
Man,
didn't
what the
realize.
fuck? So what are you gonna do for 2020, Lily? You got any plans?
I think I might go back to work. Honestly, I'm getting bored. It's been long enough, right?
You haven't worked like in all those 3 years or whatever you
Yeah,
got?
it's been like 3 years. It'll be 3 years in like April. Next April, yeah.
All right, you're gonna go to fucking San Fran again?
I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe going to Europe. There's some decent companies in Europe, right?
Oh, yeah.
What were you thinking? Austria?
Sweden. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
think so. Like, there's I think Dublin, London, or Berlin. Those are probably like the hotspots, right?
Vienna?
I'm not into cows that much.
Yo, relax, dude. I'm very far from Vienna, dude.
Oh, shit.
All right. So
Yeah.
you wanna do that for like longer periods of time, or just to check it out, or like why?
Yeah, maybe for a few years. See how it is.
Wait, how
I don't
long
know,
can you be
it's
retired?
really like. Say that again.
How long can you be retired for with your current economy?
I don't know.
I don't.
A decent amount of time, but it's just not really fulfilling, you know? You
Yeah,
just
I
kind of
see.
get bored.
Yeah.
What? Hanging out in BJOC 16 hours a day is getting boring? Like,
I mean, maybe if I like picked up golf or something and
Golf.
Yeah, the real
I don't
boomer
know.
I
life.
hate golf.
Feels good
yeah,
enough.
just go be like complete boomer.
Play some golf.
fucking golfing and BJOC on an iPad on your fucking caddy thingy.
That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
I just got a
Depends on
hole in
what age
one,
you have,
guys.
That'd be funny.
Golfing leads to cocaine, dude. Don't do it.
What the fuck? Where did you
Have you
get
done
that from?
cocaine then?
Did you watch too much movies, or I've never even heard
No,
that
it leads to
expression.
cocaine, trust me. Especially if you play with boomers.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
in
they used to
Romania.
do cocaine like in the 80s or some shit.
Like that.
For some odd reason, like I romanticize waking up after a hard day of drinking and just sniffing cocaine and just repeating the cycle.
I
Does
mean,
it work like that?
just imagine your parents, especially the ones like you from America. Like they used to do drugs when they were like young, you know, right?
Mm.
What do you mean? Yeah,
Like
people do
yeah.
drugs when they're young.
Not like your parents lived through the 80s, you know, when they used to do drugs back at parties and shit.
Dude, this like I live in Estonia and the Soviet occupation.
Oh, not you, dude, the
Yeah.
Americans.
Oh, the Americans. Yeah, that's a different story. I can't really relate to that though.
My dad says he has a period of his life called the black hole ages because he doesn't remember anything.
What?
That sounds
It was
good.
when he was like 19 and 20.
That sounds American as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, Banana Thug wants to come into the call. Where is he?
No,
Uh,
he can't. Only one American, sorry.
Send friend request. You need to accept the friend request on Banana. Then I can add you. Yeah, but I think this era is like the where people do the most drugs, though. Like this timeline or this generation. I feel like every time
young
I've been
people?
into a party,
The
there's
hippie
always
era was
cocaine there.
just past, right?
I don't think like we're doing the most drugs. Maybe the most potent ones, I would say.
Yeah.
I know the young people are doing the most like nicotine and stuff because of the little vape things.
I mean, there are a lot of drug users. Like,
Dude, I actually love this vaping thing. Like, you can just talk to any young person and he'll just whip out this machine and show you and talk to you about it and shit. But then just take a mad puff and it has a different flavor every time, a different percentage, you know. Sometimes
They had to
it's
ban the
heavy as
flavors in America. They banned them because
Dude.
kids were getting hooked on them.
I took like there was just this one kid I knew. He was like 14. I took a puff from his vape, and it was like the heaviest shit I've ever done. I swear, I just like got mad headaches right after. And he says that he uses it daily. And I just think like it's worse than pack of cigarettes. At least it seems so because
It's insane.
that kid was fucking hooked. I see him puffing every time when I walk in the city. It's insane. It's insane. Hello, Banana. Is he in here yet?
yeah, imagine if they take it away from him, he's gonna go insane.
Hello.
He's gonna shoot people.
Hello,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
What's up, dude?
So, I'm
Welcome to
driving
the
work right now,
podcast.
so I'll be on here for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
okay.
This guy's driving to work. This is dangerous, man.
Yeah, dude, stop multitasking.
I'm on speakerphone. It's perfectly safe.
Wow, you're a model
Wait,
citizen.
I need to increase your volume. Just
I've only been in like 2 crashes in my life.
Hey,
Okay,
Kona.
listen.
Oh, did he crash?
He crashed already.
That was a short drive to work. At least he doesn't have to work today.
What?
No, you were cutting out, dude.
I said, what's the topic?
Oh,
Weebs,
no.
right now it's like
We
nothing.
forgot.
drugs in America.
We just went off on
Just
tangents.
drugs in general. It doesn't matter where, dude.
No, it has to
Yeah.
be America.
I guess the
ordered some drugs
perception of
yesterday.
like people not using drugs are skewed when you're a child because you think no one is using it, so you don't know if our generation is using it more than the previous one. So
I'm
when
high
I was
right
a
now.
child,
Nice.
when I was a child, I thought that no one was doing drugs and everyone was pure. Like,
Wait, you're high. You're going to work and you're on Discord while driving.
Listen,
Yeah.
I can drive. I can drive while high on the phone. It's fine.
yeah, what's
He
wrong with
has
that?
to be high to do that job.
I'm a good driver, man.
Wait, how long do you work for? Whole night or
18
Oh,
hours.
man.
18 hours?
7 hours.
7.
7 hours.
Okay.
What happened to your coworker? He fucked you?
I don't fucking know. He probably didn't go to sleep. No.
Damn.
I told you he was texting me at 1 in the morning, trying to sell me some weed, and then he texted me at 9 in the morning saying he's sick and can't come to work.
Nice.
Some shit
You
probably.
should have
happened.
bought the weed.
Well, I did.
Maybe.
Oh, you did.
I'm making him give me a discount now.
Yeah. Just 10% or what?
Hey,
Maybe he
something.
was sick because of the weed.
Yeah, could have done
Yeah.
some
Weed's pretty
laced
dangerous.
weed.
You did
Do
some
they sell
edibles.
that in Europe? Laced weed?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
I'm not a weed connoisseur. I have
Isn't
no
that what
idea.
Doppel had?
What? I didn't
No,
have
Double
anything.
had an edible or some shit, right?
Yeah, I had
It
a
could be
fucking
laced.
space
Oh
too.
yeah.
You had a 1 gram edible.
I don't know.
I
And
have
it
a
was
few
0.6
edibles
or
on my
something.
desk right now, little gummy bears.
Oh fuck, you're crazy.
How
man.
much
Don't
are
do
they?
it.
Like 0.1 or
I'm not sure. I think they're like 0.5. I got them from a friend.
holy shit?
Dude, are you gonna do it edibles? What the fuck?
No, I did it. I really don't like getting high, but I did it about a week ago, and it was not fun. So
Did you get
I still
paranoid?
have 'em. I used to in high school. I could do it a lot. I did it like every day and stuff, and that'd be fun. But
Every
nowadays,
day.
get fucking like I feel out of body. It feels really. It doesn't feel good for me.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't like being high either? I hate
No,
it too.
I hate it.
Oh, okay, nice.
All my
Nah.
friends always like, "Come on, you'll love it." I'm like, "No, yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. You think I will?" And then I do it, and then they're like, "Why are you acting so weird?" I'm like, "I told you this is gonna happen."
Oh shit, Germs is here. Hello?
No, I invited him
Oh.
because this is a good topic for him because he did LSD last night. He told me.
Oh really?
His profile picture is good for
Oh,
LSD.
dude.
Yeah, he told me to send him some LSD, some tripping stuff. So I sent him some nice
Oh,
videos.
nice.
Yo, Germs.
I don't know if it's accepted.
I heard somebody
He's
joined.
green, but
I
James.
can't hear him.
Yeah, he's hacking. He's
Something,
lagging.
something.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. But
His
yeah, fuck
computer's on
edibles,
RT
dude.
too.
I'm actually never gonna do edibles again, even if I say
Just
it
don't do
fucks
waste.
me up so much, man.
dude,
Like,
you'll be doing edibles next time I see you, and you won't even know.
No, you're gonna fucking get reported, and I'm gonna file a report to the
What?
police.
He's gonna report you.
Yeah, you can't
Or-
do that shit. dude.
Just you have
If you're gonna
recording
do
right
that,
now.
I'm
This is
gonna-
recorded.
Imagine
You
if you do
report
that, and
me.
I don't know. Do you know how fucking fucked up you get? Holy shit. You get
Yeah.
even worse, Trip, because you don't know it's happening. That's fucking crazy.
That's
That was
true.
your first time doing edible?
Yeah, at Amsterdam, yeah. That's first time. It was fucked up. I thought I was like a veteran of weed. And I was like, yeah, edibles are good. They're just food. I mean, you just take it in a different way.
Wait, so
So
did you
just-
call the ambulance or did somebody else?
No, I called it. Like, I went into a room.
You were able to call? You were like, "Hello."
Yeah.
Hello, I'm dying. I'm dying. Hello.
I'm dying.
Yeah, I
Did
was
you tell
saying, I
them
was
you're
screaming
high?
like I'm dying, dude. So,
What the fuck?
yeah, didn't you hear me?
Oh yeah,
from
I'm
the
just
room?
imagining like you're talking in English. They know.
Oh
like,
yeah, you
you're
weren't
a
there when I
tourist.
did, Dan.
Yeah, I'm still fucking pissed because I missed it.
I mean, that
I
you
can
must
only
have heard
imagine
me.
you doing that in America. That'd be hilarious.
I know,
Oh.
right? And
They
with,
would
like, a
just start
20,000
laughing
bill.
at you and hang out probably.
Say what, Lily?
No, I mean, if you did that in the US and they came, you'd end up with a massive bill.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I didn't pay anything for that. I got
You
everything.
didn't pay anything?
$10,000 edible.
Yeah, I didn't pay anything.
An ambulance ride is like it's like $10,000 or something here.
Yeah, fucking
What
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
10,000.
I would never. The other day, I was thinking if I gotten shot during New Year's Eve, I wouldn't call the cops. I would
Dude,
just,
what
like,
if
suffer.
someone calls for you? Like you have to pay it, right?
I'm not sure how that would work.
Just have health insurance.
Oh, that's true. Then you still have like $1,000 copay.
Yeah.
That's the
Deductible or
best
whatever.
part. You
Not
still
if you have
have
good health insurance, and everything's free.
Everything's free?
You gotta be rich.
That's
First.
gotta be okay.
Be rich
Wow.
first, and then everything's free.
I
True.
think Childish Gambino said something like that before.
I listened to some podcasts that said that you should get rich. That's your first priority. Then you can do whatever you want. There was some
That's good
podcasts
advice,
like,
I think. Yeah, just get rich.
yeah, just get rich indeed. And he was like
Or-
talking about stocks and shit. How to
Just
establish.
get rich forehead. What the
Yeah, no, I don't know his name. I forgot his name. It wasn't Joe Rogan
It's probably
podcast.
Dan
Techno.
Bilzerian.
And rich guy.
Germs, are you there?
Yeah, is he?
He's here. He's just laughing at us. He's probably still
know.
tripping.
Yeah, he's probably fucking still tripping.
tripping
is
on
it?
what? What did he take?
LSD.
Look at LSD.
Has
When?
anyone else done LSD?
I did them last week.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Oh yeah, tell us about your experience.
About my experience, well, basically, I felt. Well, it was actually really fucked up because I did it with two friends and we went outside like 1 hour after taking him and I peaked during that time. And since my friends took a higher dose, I had to guide them back to our home. And it was like, I was really afraid for my friend because he said he couldn't see his hands and his eyes were watering like a waterfall.
Shit.
We got stuck in a loop, like we were walking in circles for what felt like an eternity, but it was actually 30 minutes. Then we just came back and watched Bob Ross for like 8 hours.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I mean,
That's
how you spend a
you said
trip.
you had a sitter, didn't you?
Yeah, but he arrived late and he got high as fuck and he wasn't sitting anything. He was
What the
barely
fuck is
hanging
going
on
on?
himself.
Wow, what a good sitter.
He did LSD or he just smoked weed?
He smoked a lot of weed, yeah.
Oh my god. That's why I said that it should be your brother. Maybe he would have gotten high though, but I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because he is the high, you know.
Yeah.
He can't get any more high than he already is because
Yeah.
he's he. Wait, these germs, like, the fuck is he doing?
I don't fucking know. He's not even typing or anything. He's just like there,
Wait, did it just take LSD
just
now?
staring at us with his fucking eye.
Yeah, I think he must have just taken it. He forgot how to speak.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
who the
it's
fuck
so
is talking?
it's so quiet. He's like not moving or what the fuck?
What, he's speaking? He's just really quiet?
I mean, his mic is activated. You see constantly. It's green all the time.
Yeah, I see that too.
I turned him to
Yeah,
200%.
James, are you stuck?
Dude, he's stuck. He's in a loop.
He's in a
Yeah.
time loop.
I think it's a statue. Oh, what the fuck?
What the
No, we
fuck?
can't hear
No, we
you.
can't hear you, Jerm.
We can't, yeah.
Can you hear
Your
us?
thing,
Yeah.
your thing's highlighted like you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Bruh. Dude, he
Bruh.
was talking all this time. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bruh.
The fuck.
Yeah, you can hear him like super quiet though. I don't know.
I can't. I turned him to 200%. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't.
No, you can hear it like a little bit like oh, like a little, I don't know, like a mouse.
It was lagging
talking.
earlier. Like I
It's
heard some lagging shit.
Maybe
Is it
your
a cat?
maybe
He just
your
said, "I don't know, dude."
Yo,
That's what he
Germs,
said.
check your output volume in the sounds.
If he's tripping, he's never going to be able to fix this.
Oh, yeah.
Another fucking stoner with tech issues. Woohoo!
Maybe we should help him with like photos in the chat. Where to click?
Photos.
People acting like
Pictures, images.
speaking in a microphone is like the hardest thing ever to do on a computer. Like,
How did he not understand we couldn't hear him until like just now?
It-
Hey, click there,
Yeah.
Germs. Click there.
Are
he's
you
still
at home?
talking, but I can't understand it.
Yeah.
He's just talking to himself, dude, tripping out.
And then go there.
I'm dead. Oh my god, it's fucked up.
Click on my two images.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. It fucks you up.
2 drugs.
Fucking noobs.
Why the fuck did you take LSD now?
Dude,
I-
are you
I
alone?
think-
You can't be alone when you take that shit.
Dude,
I'll be right back.
Is it the first time? I wonder.
Wait. When did he text you and said he took LSD?
me?
No, Banana Thug.
What?
When did he text you and said he was taking LSD?
He said it like at 6 in the morning last night.
Oh, okay. It was...
He
Long
said
time
he just
ago now.
started. He just took it.
Wait, he's still
Wait.
tripping? How much?
Wait, what?
time passed?
There's no way he's actually still tripping. But
Yeah. Okay.
It's been like 10 plus hours, right?
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe he liked it and he just kept taking more.
Yeah,
10
fucking
hours
crazy.
is like, I tripped for 12 hours last time.
I'm coming down
I'm
from
coming
that.
down.
Oh. It's germs
Yeah, but
said
we,
that.
we still can't hear you. So maybe try to fix that.
Just plug it in and unplug it and then plug it back in or something like that.
He's working on it.
Patience.
I remember,
But Banana's using his signals. What a responsible driver.
You could hear
No, I can't hear you. Yeah, we can move on to the next topic, I guess, because we got nothing else to talk
Wait,
about.
who
Sure.
left? Who left?
I wanted to talk about like a niche subject, like very specific. Now we wanted to talk about why.
Okay, let's talk about food fetishes.
No, it's not
Okay.
that. It's not offensive or anything. It's just why we prefer to talk in an online chat room instead of using like voice chat, like the most people do nowadays.
because it's the culture.
We're not normies, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you can't just say we're not normies. It's much deeper than that, I guess. Because we
But
do
it-
use Discord, like we're using it right now, but we're not using it all the time like the others.
Yeah, because fucking Twitch doesn't have voice chat.
Yeah,
You
if
think
it
so?
had voice chat, holy shit.
No, but
No,
I think
it's like the difference between like having a phone call and texting someone.
No, imagine Twitch having voice chat and a random popping in and saying
Yeah,
shit.
just come in like, excuse me, any juicers?
Yeah, that would
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
exactly.
holy shit.
What's the Discord? What's the Discord?
Yeah.
Is Red Bull going live soon?
Yeah.
Hear
Oh,
that every
yeah.
5 minutes.
no, I
You want to
mean,
know what underwear he was wearing last stream? I kind of want to know.
Did he finally meet up with his girls, or did he just?
yeah, I think the
Yeah.
dynamic is very
So
different.
what happened with those 3 girls he was with yesterday?
Imagine a girl coming into chats, like any chat, talking.
Yeah,
Imagine the thirst.
I think it's where the dynamic is different. Like you can be way more laid back with just a chat room, like Twitch chat. You don't need to
Wait, what
respond
was
to
the
everything
question?
instantly.
You need to speak up a little, Doppel. You're like starting to mumble a little bit.
Yes, speak English.
I am
You're getting a
speaking
little
English,
lazy with your
motherfucker.
pronunciation, Doppel.
Wait, you can't hear me properly right now?
Yeah, we can, or like I can, but you're getting a little lazy with opening your mouth, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe. Even need
Sarah's
a
just
glass
being
of water. No, I was just saying, like, the dynamic is different from the IRC chat compared to Discord chat. Like, you can be less personal. You don't need to respond instantly without it being weird. You can, like, wait a few hours before you respond, and it's not that weird. Like, stuff like that. You can just have it passively on your background. That's why I prefer it, at least. There's no, like, pressure to respond instantly, and there's no... You don't have to commit as much as like talking in voice right now.
I don't know.
Links are also a big thing.
I get quite annoyed when you're just speaking to someone and it just doesn't fucking respond suddenly anymore. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Wait, who's sharing his screen?
Stop being so
I
mean.
don't know.
Wait, what did the
I'm gonna play some LOL, just talk.
dude?
Wait,
Fuck that
but-
shit.
I am playing some
Alright,
TFT.
wait, what did you say, Lily? About the
Well, no, I was saying like links are a big part of.
Fuck you, Sour.
links? Yeah, yeah, of course. But you can you can post links in Discord too.
Yeah, but then you would just be using like another text chat.
Yeah, exactly. But what is okay? Why do we not use the Discord chat only then, and not the voice chat?
Oh, okay.
What is the reason
Twitch,
for that?
Twitch is like a river, and Discord is like a pond. It's
Is
stagnant.
everyone
Everyone
screen
who's there is
sharing
there.
now? What the fuck?
Dude, why are you guys sharing your screens? Fuck this shit. I'm
Yeah,
minimizing.
fuck off.
You guys see my epic mage?
Yeah, I don't need to see
Oh
that
my
shit.
god.
We got some gamers.
Fucking gaming.
For me, yeah, it's what Banana said. Like the bonded river comparison is actually quite good. I think because BJOC is working because there's always like new people coming and people going, and there's nothing like fixated. You don't need to ask anyone, oh, can I come back to this Discord channel or something like that? And I just
Yeah.
read. Like there is no leader, there's no roles, there's nothing. There's
Oh, wait, I'm the leader. What do you mean?
pretty much everything is out of control when you do something in BJOC. It's kind of nice. I feel like.
Yeah, it's like the Wild West, I
the
guess.
fuck is
Like,
this
it's
thing
not, everyone can do whatever the...
Who's the
want-
one playing WoW right now?
It's me.
Dude, this guy got stop screen
This
sharing, what the
fucking
fuck? How can I turn off
this
this
guy's
shit?
trying to kill me.
What? Watch me play PoE, dude.
None of you are playing a good game.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
playing
that
the
shit.
best game out there.
Oh, the
No,
left
okay.
click game.
Yeah, I'm pressing other buttons too, dude. Like Q
Oh
and E.
shit! Look at him. He left.
Fucking Dan, you started this game. Fucking
Yeah, I'm
stop
gonna
screen
do
sharing, man. What the hell? Alright.
I mean,
Okay.
got bored.
I didn't. No, what do you guys think? It's different. Like, yeah.
Dude, it's loading so much. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, why do people... why is there like a stigma to being in the offline chat compared to a Discord or whatever? Like, people always come in and say, what the fuck are you
Because
guys
they're
doing here
fucking
still?
normies, you know me.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to know the reason, like, what triggers that shit.
Low IQ.
No, no
stigma
IQ.
for being in
I don't
Twitch.
know. Because
No, I think it's...
Low IQ. That's the reason. What a good topic, dude.
I mean, the people that say that, they don't really understand that, like, we're using it as an Eric chat. They think we're there to wait for Rekful stream, I guess.
That's why I'm there.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's why I'm there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Recful waiting room.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a big Rekful. Rekful's a big influence in my life, so I'm a big Rekful fan.
Yeah.
You
No,
guys
but,
didn't see
I
him play
think it's
Jump
fine.
King? That was litty.
I actually haven't watched like a Rekful stream in a year or something.
That's pretty sacrilegious.
Well, I mean, he barely streamed all year, so.
Well, yeah. I also like to think of there being this sort of a god figure in BJOC, which is Rekful. He can just shut it all off, and I think we
Yeah,
all
that's
like
die.
true.
Chaotic, unpredictable god.
That's why I like
bipolar.
when he doesn't stream.
Yeah. I like his
It's
stream
so
too, but
odd.
I'm not waiting for it. Like the people assume. It's just a fucking
Really,
Eric
like-
chat.
The last time I watched, he was just like crying in front of thousands of people.
That was pretty cringe.
That's every stream.
Oh, really?
I didn't watch all of that. I went to sleep, I think.
You mean the fucking psychology stream?
Oh yeah, that one. It was
I don't
it was
know
so
why.
funny and weird,
Yeah, that was really weird.
but entertaining. So it did serve its purpose. Who am I to judge?
Yeah. I think it did.
It dragged in
well.
so many weird
I'm at
people. I
work,
feel.
bye.
Okay, have fun, dude.
Goodbye, Banana Thug. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.
God, I really hate that guy.
Wow.
No, fuck banana. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Funny was gone. Let's talk about the real topics now.
Oh my god. That is just too rude. I think we...
let's. We talked about 2019, but let's talk about the New Year's Eve. What did you guys do?
New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
You know what I did? I stayed at home. I drank like 5 beers and went to bed at 11 p.m.
Fuck yeah.
And then I
Yeah,
watched fucking some
boomer.
YouTube videos and hung out with BJOC. That's about it. That's what I did, dude.
Boomer.
Nice. I thought you were going out. You said you were going out. didn't
Yeah,
you?
my friends, like there was some complications with the hotel and then we had to cancel. And they
Shit.
stayed with their families, but yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab a glass of water.
So
What up, boy?
didn't really have anyone. Well, hello.
What the fuck?
I got
huge
work.
echo right now.
What the fuck is going on?
Are you a robot?
Okay.
Hold on.
Hello?
Beep, bop,
Can I go
beep.
now?
Oh, is it
Are
this
you-
germs?
You're better.
What is this shit, dude? Fucking worst microphone
What
ever.
the
What
fuck?
is this?
I think you're
fucking
using a webcam
2005?
microphone or something.
This is trippy as fuck, dude. What?
Wait, are you high, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let me put on.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Yeah.
is that germs?
Yes, this is germs.
Yeah. Weird. as
Fucking the
motherfucker.
cursed version of him or something. I don't know.
Just like the devil talking, dude.
It was fucking Lucifer reincarnated, dude.
Yeah.
It's all American sounds the same, man. Almost.
What? That's racist, man. I don't like
Yeah, that's fucking racist, dude. What the fuck?
It's because they have so perfect English.
I'm
That's why I think
offended.
so.
Yeah, they have no individuality with their accents, right?
Indeed.
What?
Because you can spot a Swedish person's like in an instant. They just go just and stuff like that.
Yeah, they use J
Like,
Y instead of J.
Europe. You know, like
Just jump over a pond. Yeah.
And you can usually spot like Germans pretty easily with like German-speaking people. But, yeah. People don't really think that I'm from German, from my accent at least. I don't know.
You sound like you're from Austria.
Yeah, that's true. No?
Well, you are.
Oh,
is
shit, I
it
got
is it ja or ja or with a Y or
Ja.
a J? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Is
just
it a
use
J?
J. Yeah, it's a J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Wait,
New
what
Year's
are we
Eve,
talking about?
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't doing anything. I was with my family. We celebrated. We watched movies. We played some Jackbox party games. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't fancy. We drank a little bit, but not too much. It was
Yeah,
nice.
I began being at 3 p.m. My stomach hurt so much by the time I went to sleep. It was insane. Like how do these people like binge drink? Like you think that more alcohol will solve the problem, but it fucking didn't.
Yeah, you
What
need
did you
to.
drink?
Oh, I started off with a few beers, then I
Nice.
had a bottle of dark rum. It was the big bottle, 0.7 liters with the Schweppes, red Schweppes. Tasted like shit, but I drank it anyway. Then like
Hell yeah.
bottles of champagne during New Year's. I mean during the countdown, and fireworks. Then
Yeah, you need to find a
some
soft
weed.
spot with alcohol.
I mean, I felt good the entire day.
You made it 9 hours. That's a lot.
What do you mean 9 hours? I think like I went to bed at 8 a.m.
Oh my god.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
sounds like a nice New Year's Eve, dude.
It was really nice. I was at my friend's party, and he ended up getting drunk as fuck. Like she was being dragged from the toilet room to her bedroom, and then
Hell
like a bunch of other people followed. It was like I felt like I was in a battlefield of some sort, like people being pulled to the medical tents, and I just entered the room and I could smell the fucking puke everywhere.
Oh my
It was
god.
it was awesome. Then I left, and then
That sounds like a good party, to be honest.
yeah, it was an epic party.
Yeah.
No, but you met that like soldier guy, right?
What do you mean, soldier guy?
Didn't you say you met some like random soldier and stayed in his like apartment or something?
Oh no, that was like
That was way before,
that
right?
was last week, I think.
Yeah.
But that was but that was basically the same thing. By the end of the night, you could just smell the puke everywhere.
Oh yeah, you sent us some pictures. Did you have people over
Oh.
at your house?
Oh yeah, I did. We like 4 a.m. I went back home and I invited a couple of buddies over to the hot tub.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looked like a fucking mess. Like it looked like they had shit on the floor, but it was
Looked
just water.
like an
Huh?
orgy, right? Yeah, it was just water.
Oh, okay.
Did you kiss a guy there or like?
Yeah, what do you mean? No, I didn't
Like-
kiss any guys, but I kissed a couple of girls during the New Year. I mean,
Yeah,
during
sure.
New
Okay,
Year's,
yeah. That's a lie. We all know it. Okay, you don't need to act cool here. All right. Okay. No
It was
guys,
not
no
a lie.
girls.
I mean,
Okay, yeah. Okay, you stood a virgin. Went into 2020 a virgin. Maybe this year you can fix it. Okay.
maybe.
Let's
I
keep
mean,
our heads up.
Does it count if it's a friend?
What?
Does it really count? Does it? Yeah. I
What do you
mean,
mean?
Like a guy friend or
no, like female friends when you do mouth stuff with them when it hits the clock. Does it count
What
or
the
does it
fuck?
not?
Okay,
No.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let's
I think
just
he
say
means like kissing
like-
a girlfriend at like 12 on the New Year's Eve. Right?
Yeah,
Hello?
exactly.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
yes.
Can you hear me
hello.
now?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
this
hear
is
you.
Yeah.
me.
Oh
But
shit,
who's
what up,
that?
boys?
What's up, dude? It's all good. We were talking about Gabriel kissing on like a girlfriend on 12 New Year's Eve.
It is kind of disgusting. No, you could like smell the alcohol on their lips and shit. Like
Oh fuck.
that's some
Yeah.
sloppy shit.
hell yeah, dude. That's when you know they're ready.
Wait till a girl at a rave shoves her tongue and like down your throat. You're gonna fucking puke.
Oh no.
Dude, I have a huge.
Why does
Have you seen it?
everything fucking end up in fucking drugs, dude? Like
What
every
drugs?
conversation ends up fucking you guys talking about fucking
I
weed
mean-
and fucking yeah, I
mean-
took LSD and then I sucked fucking
Honestly, I'm
ni-
around
black
drugs
dick.
like every
Yeah.
day, so it's
But we
kinda-
need to hear the story
Same.
from Jones.
Yeah. Oh
You need
wait.
to what?
Yeah, you told Banana Thug told
Well,
us
tell the
you took
story.
some
The
LSD.
great tale. Okay,
Banana
so
Thug told us you took some LSD last night.
at 6 p.m. yesterday, my friends came over. We smoked, and then I took a nap. I woke up at like 11. We smoked some more, and then one of my friends was really barred out, and he was like, "You know what? Let's go get some fucking LSD." We took LSD at 5 the following day.
Did you smoke any weed whilst on LSD?
Oh yeah, that's literally like all we did. We literally sat in our living room and just stared at each other for
Wait,
like however long we tripped.
how much did you took? LSD, I mean.
A single tab,
How much?
a tab.
Yeah, but tabs are.
I don't know. I don't know what the dosage is. I've got no clue.
How intense was it? Like
It was really
what-
intense, but like I wasn't seeing things that much. But like I would just stare at things, and I would like my focus would be fucked up.
Did you walk outside?
No, I'm for the most part I was just tweaking in my room.
Did you feel like the whole world was falling apart?
It was a lot of fun, honestly. Like that was the trip.
Oh, I was freaking the fuck out. Like
I
when
was
you-
not. I had a friend that was barred out while doing it, and it like sobered him up.
What the fuck?
If you wanna sober up, you need like grapefruit juice.
Grape juice.
Yeah, grapefruit juice, not grape.
Oh,
Like he didn't even remember taking LSD. He was that barred out. Like he was just like so fucked.
So, did you have any epiphanies? Like, did you feel as you discovered something?
Yeah, like I feel like I did something like monumental.
Yeah, I remember feeling like a god.
And like my feelings were just like so open, like I could do anything pretty much.
Did you feel
I could
like you
talk to
could?
anyone.
Did you have this sort of feeling like you could open a door being some train of thought that you just you could explore it endlessly, but as you try to vocalize it and speak about it to another person, it just got lost, and then you just realized that you were retarded and not any smarter than before. That's what I felt, dude.
Yeah.
yeah. I can think. I can see that happening to me too. But I think I need a spotter if I would.
Like
do
I would
it.
just stare at shit and I would be seeing things.
Interesting,
Like, I would
interesting.
It is fucking interesting.
I don't know, Doppel. First thing I do, I take your phone away.
First time, if I do it first
Yeah.
time.
I take your phone away for sure.
Why?
Why screens aren't good?
Oh, no, not for you.
Why? Oh, you mean?
Why? Oh my god.
No, I
Jesus.
thought you were talking about the fucking. You're like when you were high, you were always saying like turn off the screens, turn off the light, and everything.
Yeah, I
Then-
fucking hate electronics when I'm
Yeah,
out.
when you tried, I think you tried to record us or start streaming when we were in the living room. When we took.
Yeah, but I took up my phone to check it, and you like turn it off. Turn
Yeah, I
it off.
thought you were streaming or something or filming us.
Oh, I thought you were just afraid of the fucking
both
light or
were.
something.
Yeah, I think Deku like saw you as well, and he looked at me. I don't
No, I
remember.
see.
Like,
Yeah, no.
I felt this way when on LSD as well. Like, you just don't want shit glowing around you. I just,
Yeah.
well, I like to be in control of the environment whilst I'm tripping. It just feels better.
Yeah.
It avoids like uncertainties that shit may happen that you don't want to deal with at that particular moment. So it's just better when everything is static and you can just focus on the movie like we were watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. I can see that. I was completely sober at that time. I was
By the
about to
way-
leave for the airport, I think. That's why I was about a little jittery.
Are you guys going to Amsterdam for like TwitchCon?
I want to go, yeah.
Is it in May now? Because they delayed it, right, to May.
Not sure.
No clue, yeah. But anyways, yeah, drugs are boring. Like, what other topics do you have?
I wanted to talk about the offline chat a little bit more, actually. Like
Well,
some specific questions, like why is it that we appreciate it so much, and some people actually they are committed to the offline chat for some time, but then they just leave without saying anything, or sometimes leaving dramatically.
I mean that's life. It just isn't about the chat. People come and go. It's like that everywhere, and
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you can just make that.
Don't you think you're just like anytime you're just gonna leave double? You think you're gonna do a statement or something about it?
Hey guys,
Yeah,
I'm leaving
I actually
BJOC
think so.
permanently.
And it doesn't. I don't know.
Sometimes life just like maybe you go to a holiday or something for 2 weeks, and then you can't BJOC, and then you come home, and then there's some other shit, and then you're just not in BJOC for a month, and then some other shit happens, and then you're not in BJOC for 6 months, and then you kind of forget about it.
That
happens
happens
so
to me
many
a lot.
times.
Yeah, I can see that happening too, but I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
I guess that
Sometimes
makes sense. That's why it's so good with BJOC. I think like it doesn't make it so personal when people leave. I think.
Yeah, and that is like public. I think that's big because
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
never imagine leaving and then you have to ask someone if you can come back into your little chat room or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Just imagine that. It would be so. I don't know. I would feel so weird.
is
feel
it
like.
is it really like that with Discord communities and so forth? Like I never actually. I don't know how this Discord dynamic works and
yeah,
why
they
it's so
kick
much
people
worse
and
than
they leave.
what the fuck? Like, do they make it like their little nation that they have to?
Yeah. They go into different channels that shit talk and shit.
I can explain that. I've had so much. I actually like looked into it, and I joined like a bunch of communities, and it's like always the same. And I was at one point in time, I was like into like 10 different Discord channels, and they're all like closed communities. And you just get in by like asking around and like just being interested in certain topics, and it's like literally everywhere the same. Whereas like 5 people who like proclaim that they are the leaders, and they like it goes good for like quite some time, most of the time, but like they always get like more elitist, and especially with like kind of edgy communities, like gaming edgy, or like even like anime. Like I was in some YouTubers, like anime YouTubers Discord who did like a little bit of edgy content, like nothing too harsh or anything, but just like edgy shit. And like his community reflected that kind of, and it just like goes, it just becomes like a cog measurement of edginess you can display, and with like no actual moderation, like with like personal moderation of Discord, and you're kind of like the moderator, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you can try to like cock measure into like if someone death like threatens death upon anyone else, there's nothing that has been done, and like the next guy has to threaten death to this guy's mother or something, just to like outdo each other, and becomes increasing like ladder of like trying to outdo each other. And that happens because there's this personal style of moderations, like it's kind of like your uncle or something being a cop, and you would know that you always have like a jail out of free card, and that's why it's like most of the time it just doesn't work. And then
Yeah.
there's all this cringe shit with fucking ranks and colors, and like you do this, and there's like 20 different channels, there's fucking 12 voice channels, there's a channel for fucking everything, and it just turns into this fucking weird niche things where like everything is becoming so niche that you end up being alone
Yeah.
with your own niche. It's
Yeah,
like
if you're on the wrong channel,
I don't
and
enjoy that.
if you're on the wrong channel while playing the wrong game or something, they're probably pointed out. Like
It's just
it
like a
doesn't
lot
matter.
of really like people would like most of those channels get ruined because of like people getting power hungry, and they like they just abuse their power they have. And
Yeah.
It sort of
There was-
sounds like World of Warcraft kills, but without actually without any
yeah.
purpose, you know.
Yeah,
And
guilds
I can
are
see how
always
shit
like
falls
that.
apart.
also like a big problem is that they're like closed communities. It's not like anyone can just join, so they get like really into shit, and it's like so fucking, I don't know, it's like some secret cult, and they think that they're like actually like super cool. And I think to some degree BJOC is like that, but yeah, I personally don't see it as a bad.
At least it's public logs.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of nice because everything you ever say in BJOC can be found on the internet. And that has
Yeah.
its upsides and its downsides.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like that gives you that little freedom, not like freedom, but like that.
It's
Sure,
actually like a level playing field
I don't know.
as
Yeah,
opposed
yeah,
to like the whole power dynamics in Discord.
yeah, exactly. And if we talk shit about Lily during his time gone, he could just look up the logs or something, you know, for example. And that's, I don't know, I think it's kind of nice. It has its ups and downs. I just enjoy that dynamic more.
Well,
And I think you guys all heard about that story about that girl from the Discord that got killed by like some fucking,
Oh yeah.
actually,
what
I
was it,
haven't
like
heard,
was
actually.
was a while ago, like a couple months ago.
Girl
Like
got
this
killed
girl-
in Rectal Discord?
No, no, not
No, not
Reckfuls.
reference.
Oh.
It was just like some e-girl who
Just
had a
sexy
Discord
people?
channel.
Oh yeah.
No, it was like
the
Let me
poster
tell
story
story.
for e-girl versus incel kind of thing, right?
yeah,
Where
exactly.
he like
Squad W.
beheaded her or something.
Yeah, and
Oh
he
yeah,
like
no, I remember that.
that was like,
Oh shit.
yeah, it was crazy. Like he actually like seeked her out, and that was like, I can already imagine it how it was in the Discord. It was like one girl and fucking 20 dudes trying to get with her, and like one guy flipped out because she went to a concert with some other dude or something like that. And it was just like, it's, I don't know, that should, I don't know, it just, this constant reinforcing of your own opinions just gets to your head and
Circle
just
jerk?
fucks you up.
I've been thinking why all these streamers or influencers or whatever have their own Discord communities. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, what would be going on in there? And I guess I just found out what's going on in there. Like, people just,
It's
I mean, what the
basically
fuck? How do
echo
you end up
chambers.
getting killed by your own community? That's like the most unsuccessful leader in fucking history. Like, you create your own community and you end up getting killed by it. Just
What the?
it's really funny to think about it in that way. I like
Well, ask Jesus, right? He had his
yeah,
Discord
ask
server.
Jesus, yeah.
He
His
fucking had a
Discord
meal and then he
server
got
got,
zapped, dude.
It's stolen.
Rank tonight, dude. That's what you get, Jesus.
Yeah, talking
I don't
about
know.
religion, I've actually now knowing religious people in real life. I mean, they actually always seem more interesting than the person who is not religious, and I've been beginning to think why that is, and I still haven't been able to point my finger at it. But what do
They
you
have
guys think?
ascended. You can't know unless you're there too. I guess that's the way.
I think it comes down to like giving yourself to something that you have no way of knowing Like there's no 100% proof that there is a God or there isn't. So I think that's kind of, I don't know, it takes a special kind of person to believe in such a thing. I don't know.
Special type of retard.
But I didn't
Oh,
say that it's that. Like, yeah, religion is a topic that interests me for that particular reason. Because if you view every religion, most religions objectively, like it's a bunch of retarded shit. But once you actually get to know the person, he sort of doesn't project that retardness in a way that you think he should. So in the end, I leave perplexed by that person's beliefs because he functions as a normal being, and I wouldn't say that, oh, that person is just a retarded Christian. It's just like a huge question mark for me above his head.
They probably
Yeah.
got some dark shit they're hiding.
Maybe.
That's it.
I think personally, like religion, like thinking that religion is retarded is just as is being just as retarded. To be honest, that's like his own religion, like atheism, in a way.
Well, if
And-
we really like start to talk about religion, we still all believe in religious shit inherently, like money. It's basically nothing, yet we believe in it. But I mean, this is one practical application of a human being, a sort of being who believes in shit. And then there's like this other godly aspect which we do not seem to accept anymore. However, it played a huge part in our life till the last century, basically. So seeing this shift happen between the secular and the practical so-called technological world is a thing which I observe quite. How do I pronounce? I lost my train of thought. Someone
No, I understood what you were saying.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting how, like, recently, even though people are moving away from having, a god figure, people tend to be very, like, spiritual or whatever they call it, especially, like, normies. I feel like, meditation and, like, this astrology and, this energy, flowing through people and all those kind of things, like, coming.
Yeah, but that's mainly Buddhism, right? Isn't it? Like the spirit and
that's not really connected to a religion, right? It's just like spirituality.
Right.
Oh, I see.
It's like yoga is a part of it in some degree.
Yeah, but I think religion mostly is like gives people a purpose in life, I guess, or something. If they believe it in strongly, I mean, it helps them on the way, and if they commit to it, they're gonna. I don't know. They're gonna feel happier, I guess. I don't know.
The only time I feel kind of religious is when I look up in the sky and there's a lighting. I think it's Thor smashing his hammer, and I feel autistic as fuck. But for some reason, at first glance, I do believe it, and then I think like, oh wait, what am I thinking?
Yeah.
Like,
I wish I could.
That's
like,
where religion sort of started, right? People trying to put an answer to questions they didn't. Didn't understand. Yeah.
Like,
I think it's like mostly made up to explain to kids not to ask stupid questions. They're like, oh, why is the moon there, Daddy? And it's like, oh, God created it, dude. Shut the fuck up. Or something like that. That's how it feels like to me sometimes when you hear like religious stories.
I've actually
God
thought about
created it.
that, of like how I would teach my kid good and bad or right and wrong. And I think religion is probably one of the easiest ways. It's like Santa Claus when you say, oh, he's keeping track of you.
Oh yeah,
whether you're
yeah,
naughty or nice.
Exactly.
And it's like a really easy way to teach a kid, like, oh, don't do this and you can do this, right?
Yeah, true. Like, don't swear.
Robert was talking about this a lot.
Too.
Robert was talking about how like most modern society is built upon modern society.
Yeah, I remember that.
well,
that's
like the moral system. is based upon like Christianity and like how it's good, and like, we all know that he goes a little bit far sometimes with those ideals, but yeah.
I'd have to most certainly disagree that that Christianity is the basis of our of our values in knowing what is wrong or right, because up until the 6th century, Europe was mainly governed by paganism, and all those values just got converted over to Christianity. If we do observe historical records from that time, we can find that the main value of humans, well, not everyone, but mainly the European folk, they valued honor above all else, and all the day that we know about honor is basically the same type of honor that existed back then. And now, if you do start to elaborate on what is honor, what is the basis of that, we can maybe start to think about, well, living an honorable life. What does it mean? Making a lot of children, which is basically Christian family values.
Yeah.
But then Christianity goes and contradicts itself by laying those what do you call them, where nuns and fucking monks go to monasteries, right? And they aren't allowed to produce children because Bible says they shouldn't.
Because they're married to God, dude.
Yeah,
only Jesus can fuck them.
Yeah, but it sounds like Christianity just wants to kill itself, because if everyone were to live by the ideals of monks and nuns, we wouldn't exist. So
that's why not everyone's supposed to be a monk or a nun. They're the chosen people of God, you know. Not everyone can be the chosen people.
Can we skip the religion talk, because it's tripping me the fuck out?
Everything is creeping me out except like drug talk, dude.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I was like not moving for like the last 30 minutes because I couldn't.
Oh my god!
Because of the topic.
You couldn't
look
move.
Look at this multi-boxer. Holy shit!
The fuck? Wait, who's drawing something?
Relax. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
working tomorrow, dude. Fucking like.
Oh,
I
you're
didn't even
working?
feel this like small vacation. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
Nice.
Relax,
Fucking
dude.
sucks.
Where do you work again? You work in the gas station?
Yo. What the fuck?
It was like
Doppler,
a year ago or something.
Say what?
Wait, Banana Thug works at a gas station.
Yeah.
No, I don't. He does.
It's a respectable job.
It's a respectable profession, of course.
Indeed, it is.
Can we not like we had actually a good conversation right now?
I posted a photo.
Now we're back at fucking. Hey, what do you do? What did you fucking eat for breakfast, dude? Like,
what did you guys eat for breakfast this morning? I didn't eat at breakfast.
Breakfast is true propaganda, so I'm staying away from it.
Oh,
yeah, just wait 2 hours and I eat.
Well, it was invented by Kellogg's, so yeah.
That's
right.
By what? By Kellogg's?
Yeah.
What the fuck are Kellogg's?
Kellogg's, the fucking cereal.
Oh,
look into it, mate.
Kellogg's. Oh yeah, they're big.
Fucking true propaganda.
Yeah,
breakfast was never an important meal of life. You think hunters and gatherers had fucking food when they woke up? No, they went out and got it. So it makes zero sense for a person to eat right out after waking up.
Yeah, that's why you need to do intermittent fasting. Like that's the perfect.
Are you? Am I listening to Joe Rogan right now? What's going on?
Did you see that article about the gum, the chewing gum from 3,800 years ago? Oh, like they had chewing gum. Holy shit!
What?
What are they doing? Strengthening their jaws for all that?
Yeah. I think.
The fuck?
Were they like just chewing on rind? Like
I don't know. It was black, like some black stuff. It looked like
caoutchouc.
Bones.
Do you guys have wisdom teeth?
No, I got them removed.
Oh,
yeah, I have all 4 of them.
I haven't had that pain yet. Like I don't know.
I
I'm
have
25,
to remove
26.
I have to, but it's some surgical procedure, and I don't want to do it now.
Yeah. Like I've been thinking, I can't live without my 2 bottom wisdom teeth now. They're so useful for chewing shit. Like,
wait, they're actually grown out of your skin?
Yeah, they're like full teeth
all,
for me.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I want that to. They're not fully developed yet, but I can already use them, and I love it, dude. I feel like I've gained something. Like,
Doesn't it hurt? Like,
Yeah.
You're a wisdom tooth
No,
Chad.
they're useful for chewing. Yeah. I
yeah,
know.
they're really useful.
I
They
got
can
some
bleed
wisdom
like a
tooth
shark,
brown.
dude.
Like if they come in normally, you can just use it normally.
I
Oh,
thought
you
that
can?
they don't. I thought that's the point. Is they never come in and they fuck you up. That's the whole point, right?
It's just
Oh,
one
okay.
one of
Depends.
mine. Yeah, depends. Because I have 3 that.
Do I have an American jaw versus a European jaw? Is that what's going on here?
why does
Stop
that
trying to
happen
be
then?
so racial, dude. Like, what's your obsession with race?
I got them
Relax.
removed when I was 19, and they did
Wow.
not. They were not like they didn't come out of my skin yet. Like they were still in my mouth or whatever.
Yeah, but they can tell if it's going to come out like badly or properly.
I mean, yeah, I should go like regularly, but in
I
Europe,
had
you
braces too, so maybe
like
that's
in
why.
Europe, you don't really go like regularly. Only when you have like a problem, usually.
With your teeth.
Yeah, that's the stats and shit.
That's
Like
the meme. Is that why the meme? Like they can tell you have a
You
you're from Europe
you-
because of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
You did. Well, I actually got mine checked like a month ago, and yeah, Chad just
Well,
wrote
you
me,
live
he
in
goes every
Germany,
s-
Chad. That's basically the only country I think in Europe. Germany.
Dude, I haven't went to the dentist in like 2 years, I think.
Why not?
I think it's been like 5 for
Why
me.
the fuck
5
would I? I
years.
don't know.
Why don't you
No,
I
just
haven't
go?
been in over a year.
Oh wait,
Same
I
here.
went last year for like some problem.
You can
My
get
checkup
insurance
was-
for teeth here, like for 30 euros a month or something. Or
Oh yeah,
a
is
year.
yeah.
dental considered? Is that covered by?
No. It's not.
Depends
You
on
need to
where
get
you
it
live.
separate. I don't understand why. Like, isn't our teeth part of our body? Like, why does it?
Yeah, it
why is it
should
a
be.
different thing?
I think because
Yeah,
you
that's
can
a-
do a lot of
that's a rip.
cosmetic stuff.
Chad, that's a ripoff.
Yeah,
then
it's
they get the
fucking
money
weird
from
though.
you for you for 10 years, and like for 50%, that's a ripoff.
Like, why doesn't a doctor know anything about teeth? Like, why isn't the education system work like that? Why do they
Because
have to
teeth is
defer?
a big business. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fucked up actually if you think about it. Like, why?
And so they have in America. They have dental school and medical school are 2 different things.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
same here.
I know it's the same everywhere.
same.
Like, but
Okay.
why is it like that? It's because of the money, of course, but it's kind of fucked up if you think about it, in my opinion.
And like as a dentist, when you come out of school, you need to work for free for like a couple of years, almost free for
Yeah.
your residency or some shit. I think.
Now imagine you
you-
don't have dental insurance or something, and it just fucks
No,
you up, and you
no.
can't afford to fix it.
Yep.
And you can. I don't know if you can die from it, but I'm assuming like it can at least damage you. But by the time it damages you, you can go to the doctor and they can get it fixed maybe.
Mm.
What's
For free.
interesting is that teeth problem weren't really a thing until the agricultural revolution.
Yeah,
When
like
people were hunter gatherers, they had really good teeth. All the fossils can attest to that and prove that it's true. And like I was reading the book that Sapiens, like Czech is reading it too, and the Reckful book, as we call it now.
yeah, I'm
It,
reading it too actually.
Yeah, did you reach the part where it says that agriculture was actually a trap?
No, I haven't. I'm just started.
Then you aren't. Oh, you just bought it.
I just started it like this morning,
Oh,
so I haven't gotten it
yeah.
so far.
It gets really interesting, like 30 pages in or something. So just keep with it.
Yeah, I
and-
will for sure.
And it really has convinced me that primal life, in its essence, is better than the everyday life we witness now. But
Yeah.
really, we can't have one without the other as of now, because everything would just fall apart. And I've been like searching for this healthy balance between this so-called modern world and the world that we used to live. And what I discovered is I truly am more fascinated with nature as days go by. That's a good song. Yeah, as days go by. If you know what to look for, you'll find it, and that's true even with the landscapes you live within. Like Sauer explained how how it sees a mountain range all the time is outside, and how it's so weird when it travels and sees no terrain at all, reaching out
Yeah.
to the distance. And
Yeah. It's a natural healing. Like if you see natural stuff, your mind
I
kind of
wonder
heals.
if this thing is like coded into our brain
Yeah,
to recognize
sure.
our homeland. Well, if it's for sure, then you kind of have to agree with the Nazis and to think that your past is important and you should live in your original homeland because
Hold on.
What the fuck?
I mean,
jump from nature is good
What?
to.
I mean,
Wait, what was the question? If you recognize that like mountains and shit are like inherent to you, then
yeah,
Yeah, it makes you feel good.
exactly. Yeah, I wonder
I
if
think
there
it's
is
more.
any.
I think it's more from birth. All you've seen is like civilization and stuff, and
Yeah,
mountains are more
and-
fascinating because you didn't grow up with mountains. I'm sure people who grew up with mountains probably think the exact opposite. If that makes sense, you know, if you
Yeah.
took a guy who grew up in the mountains his whole life,
Yeah, it kind of
And
does. Kind of
put him
does.
in a city, he'd be like, "Damn, this is crazy," you know. This is
Yeah,
where I'm
that's
supposed
me,
to be.
basically.
Well, I suppose it's also a thing that we'll never know.
Yeah, unless we steal babies and start doing tests with them.
Tests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the like genetic modifications and the research that we will inevitably be in the middle of? In the sense that, do you agree that we should be prepared to modify our bodies like some fucking future shit, like
Yeah.
have robot hands and shit? Do you think we should go that route or not?
Well, it kind of happens already on like Instagram with girls and stuff with the filters.
Yeah.
And like they all start to morph into one. If you could like genetically engineer that like to be always that way, I think everyone would end up just looking the same, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, but if we all look the same, then how do you like?
You're basically
I
asking if,
think that
like, you want to have like a cyborg dick, right? Like a cyborg penis.
Cybercock?
Hell
Like,
yeah,
that's-
dude.
Like that's the question, basically.
I mean, if you think that's the question, sure. Now we're gonna elaborate on that, right?
Wait, do you
What
mean
kind
like
of-
live modifications or like just
Yeah,
gene
yeah, yeah.
modification? Okay.
What kind of dick would you like to have if you could enhance it robotically?
Nothing.
Like
I
I
wouldn't
wanted
change
to
anything.
I like my
vibrate.
penis, I'm
I
like,
wanted
yeah.
to vibrate, you know,
Vibrate?
Yeah.
Oh my god. dude.
and like go up and down on command. Like if I do like
I'd
No.
like to welcome my
Hard?
dick. Like I'd like my dick to grow into legs, so I could like.
Walk
Oh,
on
I
the-
know.
Two legs. What
also
the
have like a flashlight in the tip, you know, to light it up.
Yeah. So you can see where you put
RGB,
it.
RGB dick.
What if you could breathe fire with your dick?
That'd be pretty fun.
What the hell? We're getting into sci-fi shit. No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
You could go like camping
it-
and like make some like fire with your dick. Like just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna piss some fire.
Hey, Dekshu, can you give me some fire?
Yeah,
I
just
need to light my cigarette, and then I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
looking like I'm sucking you off, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you just have to suck on it a little bit.
yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. But I don't
Just
think
go,
the, it was kind of interesting what Deche was talking about though. Like, what can we see realistically in like 10 years? I can see modifying genes like.
I can see the
Uh,
world. I can see the world turning into China. Like everyone's being watched and shit, and we have chips inside our heads. And,
Really?
No. I
Yeah.
mean like modifier looks like based on
Hello?
gene modifications.
what the fuck? What's that?
Wait, who's here? Fucking Banana Talk just added some people. I don't know.
No, it's not
Wait, is
him.
this
His
Robert?
mic's off.
Who is this?
Dude, your mic is fucking.
It's robbable.
Oh, it's Robert. Why is
Oh,
it?
it's the young Robert?
Dude, turn your mic down because we can hear the rain outside.
No,
Oh, sorry,
it's
buddy.
just it's fan.
Oh, it's a
Oh, it's-
fan or something. What the fuck was that? No,
Yeah,
I was
Unless
like,
he's in a
Rain,
tornado.
it's rain.
Are you in a tornado?
It's
right now?
rain. It's rain. Yeah.
We did get a tornado watch or whatever a couple days ago, but it's just rain right now.
oh, I see.
Authoritative, Aristotelian, Thomistic, Scholastic, Catholic, magisterial tradition defender.
Yeah, explain
Hey,
What
that.
the
pretty good
fuck
at that.
are you reading?
I'm
His
reading
status.
Robert's his custom status.
What?
Oh
That's
my
my
god.
custom status.
It's so weird. You have like tornadoes and shit in USA. Like, I live in an area that has 0 natural disasters, like nothing. And then
Dude, what the fuck
Yeah,
is a
same here.
tonistic? What's a tonistic?
It's the Thomas religion.
Yeah, Thomas. Someone.
What's
I
his
googled
name,
that
Robert?
earlier before.
Thomas Aquinas, Saint Thomas Aquinas.
Saint, yeah, Saint.
Oh,
Are you actually
Yeah, what topic are we
religious
on?
now, Robert?
Yep.
I think
We were just
banana-
talking about how God is everywhere among us.
I'm trying to keep up with the topics while at work. It's pretty hard.
It's a gay
Yeah,
topic,
it's
don't
hard.
worry.
We were talking about
cavemen
religion
and
earlier.
teeth,
So
and your
if you
wisdom
wanna,
teeth and cavemen and some weird shit.
Christians are fucking scary. I was at my friend's house yesterday. His mother is a Russian, and his house was fucking filled with a bunch of Christian shit, crosses and pictures of dead people everywhere. I went into
What the fuck?
I went into a bedroom. There was just like a little old bed there, and some kind of religious corner with candles and shit, like a place that you can pray at. And I asked my friend, "Whose room is this?" He said his dead grandmother, and I was like,
my
"That's some
God.
weird ass shit."
That's creepy.
Truly.
yeah,
Dude, they're talking to their dead grandma. What the fuck?
Yeah, and then I thought to myself, I should touch these things because
You should.
because his grandmother has touched so many people during his lifetime. So if I like transfer that
Absorb
image to
her?
myself, yeah, I can
Trying to get her
absorb
to
her.
haunt you, dude.
Yeah, I want to get her
Yeah,
on.
that's how all horror movies start, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm cursed. And we.
Dude, imagine if you went there on LSD.
You'd probably get really you'd feel like you're in danger, you know?
I don't know.
probably.
Like they could sense that you're not a Christian.
Hmm.
You'd start sweating, and they'd be like, "Why are you sweating?" You're like, "No reason."
Well, the friend I was had is like the biggest butthead. I know the dude is like literally fucking fried his brain. He can't formulate thoughts when he speaks. He forgets what he said like 10 seconds ago. It's really insane. But what we did was like they had tons of edibles. He was there with a friend, and I just thought we should do something. So we sat down and started painting, and it was so clear that those two were high and I was not, because they were. It was really interesting to observe. I was like starting off, painting a nice background, but they were just starting to chop dicks and shit. And
Dude, how did you end up in the sauna during the New Year's Eve?
Oh, well, my brother had gone there with his girlfriend. Just he had that shit up. Went for a nice swim in the tub, and I told him to keep it ablaze till the time that I would get home from the party. And I brought along a couple of friends, and we had a nice orgy there. I thought I should film it because I liked the shape of my friend's ass. It was really horrific, and so yeah, I'm sure it was sorry.
Yeah, the naked.
Every story of that show starts with ends with gay shit or drugs.
You should see. You
Either
should see
or,
the
dude.
Sour, you should
Both.
see the WhatsApp video. He filmed his friend like they were naked.
Yeah, I'm not invited in the WhatsApp group.
Was he
so
zoomed in on the
sure.
ass the whole time?
Yeah, on the ass.
There you go.
Your friend has kind of like a fat ass. I don't know.
If he tucked away his penis, would you think he's a girl from behind? Is that how fat it is?
No, it was like a fat grandmother ass. It was
Oh, it's disgusting.
yeah.
it was disgusting.
Like,
Okay.
I think I also filmed this dick. Like it's literally pornographic content there. So yeah,
Is
you
he
should watch that.
underage? No, right?
No. He's 20.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. It's like cellulite ass.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's all natural.
I'm looking at it right now. Holy shit, that's disgusting.
Okay, what's the next topic, Doppel? We are drifting off like way too much, dude.
Yeah,
like
I-
none of
I
us
can-
go
I
to
can see
any
that,
sort
yeah.
of conversation or topic, dude.
I mean, Robil was a little bit late to the party when we were talking about religion, but I wanna know about.
No.
I think he hates us.
Fuck that. Fuck religion. Let's move on.
Yeah,
You don't want
also,
to talk about religion?
I want
Robert is
Robert to
already
debate
gone
Destiny.
again.
I'm
So.
ready for it.
Oh, he's
God
muted.
isn't even real, dude.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
Wait,
Robert.
is that banana?
No.
Let's move on. Next topic. Thank you.
Next topic. All right, wait. Okay, I put this as a topic, but like I want to talk about some social stigmas, like in this
But is there a
generation.
topic list?
Yeah, I have a topic list indeed.
Oh, you need link it.
No, I don't. No, I will not link my
The
topics
next
to.
Trainwrecks TV right here.
Fuck off. Okay.
Social stigmas. Women
yeah,
are
social
bad.
stigmas.
Topic list, Apple.
Sorry,
In
what?
specific, like what social stigmas?
No, like
Masturbating in public.
no, not really. Like some general stuff, like when you
Genital?
talk to someone, you're getting to know. Like, do you tell you're playing games?
Which one bothers you the most? Let's start with that.
I don't know. Like,
Wait,
I
did
guess
you say
gaming.
genital stuff like
No, like gaming stuff. Like when you
yeah,
talk about
gaming stuff.
you're playing games, people always
Like
kind of look
game
down
balls.
on it
Like
still.
games
Oh,
with
dude, I don't
Yeah,
give a
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I
kind of weird.
tell if someone asks me what I do, I tell them I play games. I don't care.
Yeah, I do that too, but they're always like, "Oh, you're one of those" or something like that.
And then I just outsmart them with my just giant intellect, and they're like, "Oh shit, maybe I should be a gamer," you know?
Yeah, I don't
I
do
think
that.
the worst thing you can do is like lie about shit you do, just because
And then
it
it
has
comes out
stigma.
later.
Because
Yeah,
it's just like it really depends on the situation. But if you're like into a girl or something, and I have done this in the past, and I'm just really into this girl, I would never mention that I'm a weeb fucking gamer and shit.
Dude,
And I would just like live this lie oftentimes for like months, and I would like just make up. No,
Just said that. Like I'm telling my friends every time I leave work, dude, I'm just going home and make you a joint, you know.
why are you interrupting me, dude?
No, sorry.
Like what? Stop being so fucking stoned, dude. Jesus Christ.
I can clamp
And then
it down.
you just live this lie, and in the end it comes up, and it's just like weird, you know. And you just like you weren't yourself. You were playing a version of yourself that you aren't. I think that's like the worst thing you can do. If you are into a person or like whatever it is, and you just say that you're a gamer and they look at you weird, then fuck them, dude. Like there's nothing you can do. It's like it's the same about like being racist or whatever it is.
Well, from
Or like whatever. I don't know.
Well, I'm only 20, but when you mention that you game, people view it as a positive thing, like in at least
I am
nowadays.
Yeah, but there's like these normie bitches who like have been with a gamer who I don't know, who was like a FIFA gamer and he was like an abusive husband and then they hate gaming forever or something. It doesn't really matter, you know. They just don't like being with a gamer, and that's understandable. Like not everyone. You probably wouldn't want to be with a stripper or whatever, or like
Hell yeah, I would.
whatever kind you don't like. I don't know.
But what about
everyone
like
has
this?
his preferences and stuff.
What about this
I
new
think-
stuff that's coming
What
up?
about like girl mobile gamers?
What does
The
that even
worst.
mean?
I would never date one.
Yeah.
This
don't
bitch
know.
plays Candy Crush. She's crushing my heart, dude. I'm not dealing with that shit.
Like
Candy Crush isn't even that bad of a game, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, I
it
think
can be
that's-
much worse. It can be much worse.
I think you're
How
correct.
how could it be worse?
What do you mean? How can it be worse? Well, what if?
No, let's keep
You're right,
it
maybe.
on the fucking stigmas.
yeah,
What do you
yeah.
guys think?
Like there's been
Like,
recent
Tech
studies.
Statue wants to like drift off in this fucking autistic rant again about
Yeah.
fucking the Vikings and shit.
Yeah. Like,
Like you guys know
You're right.
about the stuff that's been happening lately. Like people are
Yep.
video game addiction is becoming a thing. Like like the doctors are mentioning
what do
video
you mean?
game
Just
addiction.
because Reckful spoke
Wait.
to like Dr. K or whatever.
Yeah,
doesn't
that
mean
too.
it's
But it's actually
Wait,
been.
what is the question?
Gaming
Yeah,
addiction.
can
Yeah,
we
video-
fucking
Is
Doppel
addiction?
speak? Like Jesus Christ, speak up, Doppel. You need to assert
Dude, you're
dominance
fucking
over
interrupting
this.
me every time. Are you kidding me? I'm talking about like there's been some recent studies about video game addiction, and as we've seen on the Reckful podcast, I mean Reckful stream about when they talked to Dr. K, they talked
I
about
can-
video game addiction.
I mean,
Oh,
I want to
watched
talk
it for a
about that.
little
Like, why is it become aware now? Like, what's
because
going
every generation has like an addiction to Like,
I would like to
imagine,
elaborate
imagine
on
when they used to do cocaine, for example, they like that generation had like an addiction problem to cocaine.
Yeah, well,
Stuff like this.
go on, Dechu.
Yeah, I'd like to say that addiction isn't a separate, like, it shouldn't be viewed as separate. Addiction is everywhere and can be with everything. And
Yep.
gaming addiction is no different from your addiction of binging on, I don't know, sugary
Social
stuff, or
media,
whatever. Yeah, whatever it can be, whatever it can be. So yeah, I think there should be a shift towards recognizing addiction as this general thing that can happen, not as this. Like, we all know that things that can most definitely be addicting, and there do exist the support groups for it. Let's say alcohol, heroin, weed,
Fuck
bruh.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But I think that approach is actually false. We should be treating addiction for what it is, because if we like the 12-step program, right? It was designed to be for alcoholics, but nowadays we can see it applied to pretty much everything that we can think of, be it sex addiction, be it substance addiction, be it video games, but
the most common is like social media addiction.
And
I guess.
social media. I think social media is horrible. Like the social media is horrible because most people don't realize how it can be horrible.
Dude, I find it so weird when people like ask me what's my Facebook or Instagram. I tell them I don't have one, and they're like, "What? Why?"
Yeah, that's a stigma too, I guess. Like
what
not having Facebook or something
like, why
like
do
that.
you have a Facebook? Like, why? Why should I have one? You know?
Yeah, but
yeah, that's like a super weird thing.
Yeah, that's a stigma, like not having social media.
Out, yeah.
Oh yeah, and she asked for a Facebook or some shit.
And then you're like, "Oh yeah, can I add you somewhere?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you could like have my phone number." And she's like, "What? But what's your
exactly.
Instagram?" And I'm like, "I don't have that."
Yeah, exactly.
But
that.
Girls just do a lot of more
it's like-
stalking.
Yeah, they want to like look into your past and shit. I'm like, no, I don't need that, dude. You don't need to see who I was with in fucking 2015. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I
girls
actually
like
read something recently where someone was saying that if you don't have social media, people you're trying to date see that as like a potential red flag, like you're trying to hide your.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That is it is a stigma. It's
Social media
literally a
is
stigma.
Stalking your
They
Instagram.
want to see what you've been doing, like if you're potential mate or
Say
whatever.
you don't have one, they think you're hiding it.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
That is a stigma.
Well, in my case, that's kind of a good thing.
Because you're hiding something?
What are you hiding?
No, because I have nothing to hide. That's even worse. Don't you think?
You have your crippling insecurities.
Yeah, big virgin while 20.
No, I think, but that's really fucked up, like the social media shit, and like even at work, I see like everyone when we have lunch or some shit, or we just go outside for a cigarette and they're on fucking phones and like.
I also think that if it bothers you that much, you shouldn't just associate yourself with that kind of shit. I've been beginning to like drift away from social media usage and so forth, and I've also noticed that same thing happen around me. So I'm thinking like, am I influencing this? But I think that it kind of does matter if you just shut up about it and don't voice your concerns when you're around the people that you care for, then nothing will change. And what we should do is propagate the negative effects of social media more often, and perhaps we can see change happen around us like it has happened around me over the past few years.
Well, I think people are starting to realize that now.
Yeah,
and also like a funny thing is, whenever you ask someone about like, oh, do you think you spend like too much time about like on Instagram or whatever, they always say, no, I'm just like there to look at things. No, I'm just doing this. No, it's not too bad. I'm not doing too bad. And like everyone have asked so far has said the same thing. They always think like, nah, I'm just looking in the morning and stuff. It's like everyone, but when you meet up with them, they're like always on the phone. They always make pictures. It's like so weird.
Yeah.
Like they all like, there's like this shame about it. I feel like sometimes.
You know what's the
yeah.
I've done this.
Good night, guys.
All right. Good
All
night.
right, Dan.
yeah.
Thanks for
Good night,
coming. Good night. Have a good night.
Yeah. So about this scrolling thing on
Who
your
just left?
phone,
Sorry.
Dan,
Oh.
I deleted my Facebook a few months ago. I used to scroll on that, and then I went from scrolling on Facebook to scrolling on 4chan. Then I went from scrolling on 4chan to scrolling on local news, how do you say, feeds. And now I still do that. It seems like an
You're always
inevitable
scrolling.
thing. Yeah, and it's fucking me up. I'm not always scrolling, but every time I scroll, I notice it, and I begin to feel disgruntled about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
you're
guilty of
looking
that
for
too.
something to fill your time with.
Yeah,
It's not the problem doesn't lie in whatever you're scrolling, but that you're not fulfilling your life in some way. You know?
yes, I do understand what you mean, and to elaborate on that, there's something evil about being able to just have information appear in front of you and you can just consume it without any effort. Because I know what I really like to do is get a couple of chapters in on my book
Yeah.
that I'm reading, but it's just so hard to sit down and disconnect from everything and devote a couple of hours, half an hour to just reading. It's much easier with the stuff you're used to do, like sitting down, having BJOC open and playing a video game, listening to some music,
Yeah.
fucking around, working out. Like today I tried working out without music because we discussed it in BJOC at some point, and it was actually quite relaxing.
Yeah, it's called like instant gratification, like the stuff you browse like on your phone. Like you see stuff right in front of you, and sometimes you get rewarded, but if you don't, you just keep scrolling because of this infinite scroll thing.
I'm tired of talking.
Yeah. You just always chime in, you know. It's kind of, yeah. I feel like it's also about these like internet bubbles that you're in, and you feel like I often I used Twitter a lot last year, or like just like mostly lurking. But I've noticed that I always feel like I'm missing something if I'm not on it. I've gone a lot, but
You
I
have
barely
FOMO?
use it.
Do you know what FOMO is?
FOMO? No.
It's acronym fear of missing out.
Oh, really? Oh no, I haven't.
Like that sounds like what you're saying, right?
Yeah. That's exactly it. And I'm like,
Does that apply to real life or just on the Twitter?
no, not in real life. But it's just like mostly because I'm like part. I feel like I'm part of like certain communities. Maybe it like the gaming community or like that Twitch community or whatever it is. And I always feel like if I'm not checking Twitter, I kind of felt like I'm missing out, or like I'm not up to date and stuff.
It's like
It was
always
kind of
in
like,
your mind, right?
yeah. It was just like fucking me up, and I'm like, why do I care, dude? Like, it came to my realization that I'm like wasting my time or like my brain power on some like useless shit when I saw that like what's One's girlfriend's name?
Sony Valkyrie.
No, Tyler One.
McCavity.
Someone has
McCaw.
someone has an echo. I can't fucking.
It's Smale. Shut the fuck up, Smale.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Someone
Smile.
had an echo.
Smile.
Anyways, when I saw a post of her, and it was like 8 hours ago, and I felt like I just woke up and I saw this post, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I could have replied so and so to that post. I would have been epic, funny, and shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't give a shit about fucking McKyler. Yeah, I would have gotten fucking 3 likes, and I would have been so epic.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with Twitter. Like, if you're commenting first, you always get the most likes.
Yeah, and I'm
you
like,
need a picture.
why do I fucking care? Like,
I
don't comment often and shit. I'm not like a power user of Twitter or anything like it, but I just felt like this. Oh yeah, that could have been funny. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about fucking.
But it's
I
normal,
don't know.
right? It's like a very
clout.
human thing to want approval for your opinions and what you put.
Definitely.
Yeah, you just want some clout. That's fine. Like, not weird.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hello, Ismail. What's up?
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm pretty epic right
Just
now.
fine. How about you?
Hello.
We're doing really excellent.
I'm good. I'm good. Doing fine.
Nice.
You doing all right?
Feels good to hear your voices again.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
a long
dude.
time ago.
That's pretty gay, dude.
I thought you hated gay shit. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
I do hate the gays. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Why?
I'm just kidding.
I had a couple of new friends that made gay jokes all the time, so I'm okay with it right now.
All right. Sound like
My
you're
boss
crying.
is gay.
Would you say you're
Yeah.
fine, but you're not really fine?
Yeah,
I'm fine. No, I'm just fine.
Is that
Just
the
call me
picture
gay.
of the guy in the face. Mm-hmm.
I really hate gay jokes. I really hate them.
Wait, you really hate gays?
He's just sniffing cocaine.
No,
I hate the gays. Ah.
Oh my
So
God.
who's your guys' favorite streamers?
Huh?
Hey, what?
What?
Did you hear the question?
No, I didn't.
I
hear.
did. I just don't have any favorite streamers.
No favorite streamers?
Al Kaiser X.
No.
I don't
No.
watch Twitch.
Gaming extraordinaire Al Kaiser X.
Okay, I need
Mine's
to
Tyler
think.
1,
streamer.
probably, if I had to pick.
Tyler 1?
Yeah.
The hell? Thought
Is he not a good streamer?
I don't know.
No,
I didn't think you would.
I've never watched
pick him.
Tyler Run.
All right,
You don't like
let's
this
go
clip,
through the
right?
list. Let's go through the list. Let's not get stuck
Yeah.
on one.
Okay.
Tyler 1, okay. Tailgater Tyler 1. Who's the next?
Next.
Fucking Banana Fug is muted. Robert.
Huh?
Probably some fucking Christian streamer. Okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, Stefan
Ismail, who's your
Molyneux?
favorite streamer?
I don't watch Twitch.
Yep. We all know.
Okay,
it.
you have to choose, though. I'm pointing a gun to your head.
I like that Destiny guy.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're lying.
Oh, we don't need to hear about that. Lily, who's your favorite streamer?
I don't really like anyone, but I think I've been watching
What?
Trainwrecks pretty often, just because he like plays Gordon Ramsay.
Hey,
Just,
my
like-
man.
Yeah, same. It's pretty enjoyable.
All right, yeah, okay. I don't really get
What about you,
that
Sarah?
at all. That's something so weird to me.
What about
Okay.
you?
Well, I like Al Kaiser X. I don't
This is
know.
Al Kaiser X.
Yeah, exactly. He's a gaming extraordinaire, dude.
Is he a good gamer?
Yeah.
He's the
So
best gamer.
I've tuned into Al Kaiser's stream, and I don't understand the appeal that much. Like, does he ever talk about anything other than
Why would he?
But other than what?
the actual game? Like, he kind of just talks about PoE the entire time.
Well, I've seen him roast Gwyn.
Why is that so weird? Like,
Isn't that
I
the
don't
point
get
of
it.
Twitch?
Yeah.
Twitch
like,
actually
No,
is streamers?
you're actually right. Like, it seems like it should be the point, but it feels weird to me.
Yeah,
Feels weird, man.
to me it feels weird watching a guy watch Gordon Ramsay and like just
That
sitting
is
there
true.
and the chat is all spamming like,
Yeah.
oh, put it
It's
in.
cozy.
And it's like,
You don't understand
it's
it. It's
like-
cozy.
yeah,
No,
I mean
it's
I
like
you're watching
understand
TV
it, but
with your best
for
friend,
me
you know?
that's kind of weird, you know. I get it if you like do it like in
Your favorite tale, yeah.
between. Like it always used to be a thing when the streamer's eating or something, they watch a video, and it was
Mhm.
kind of nice for like half an hour or something. I get that, but like watching like whole movies or like get Gordon Ramsay episodes, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I guess it's what you were talking
You're
about. Sarah.
kink shaming right
Like,
now. Okay? You understand that?
I'm what?
You're kink shaming.
No, I'm not shaming at all. I'm just saying, to me, that seems more weird than me watching Al Kaiser talk about PoE, a game I like and play myself. Like that seems normal to me. That's
Why do you
I've
like
been doing.
game? That's like pretty weird.
Yeah.
Like
That's
game.
pretty weird, man.
Wow, okay.
You know, you can
No,
just play the
but
video
what-
game. You don't have to watch.
I think what I
You know,
meant
you know,
is
you just
something
cook,
like
you don't have to
Wreckful is a
watch.
good example, right? Of how he can play a game and like his personality shines through, right? So it's a little bit more interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see
I
what
get
you
that.
mean.
I'm also like a Wreckful subscriber.
Are you
so-
saying that Al Kaiser doesn't have a personality?
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't know what it is. Like he just talks about
Oh.
PoE like pretty
Sure.
bland,
Is he live right now? Can I tune in and see what he's
and
like?
sometimes he makes like a weird quacking sound. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he
Monster
makes
Yes,
the
sound.
that's the
dribble.
appeal. You found it.
He makes the
What is-
dribble baby demon voice. No,
The
I
dribble
can
baby
see-
demon?
Yeah. It's like a thing. No, there's like what I like
Can you
about
do the
Alkaiser.
voice?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
can
not
you-
Alkaiser. He
Can
goes
you
like this,
imitate?
and then goes like blue bar. Something like
Right.
oh fuck it, almost just died. All right, and like
I-
shit like that, and he goes like,
Oh
Yeah.
my
and then he like sees someone in the chat, and he goes like Nakla or something like that. It's I'm gonna say
quirky
Alkaiser is
gamer.
definitely a stream that takes time to get used to because it's just like a whole bunch of like secret memes that amassed over the years, and it's just like the most obscure shit if you watch it.
Yeah,
And that's like
you need a
just
high
like
IQ to get into Alkaiser.
yeah,
I
definitely.
understand.
I remember I
very
started
friendly.
watching. I started watching certain streamers because I literally couldn't run the game on my PC, so I had no choice but to observe other people played, and that was really the magic of Twitch for me when I was a young Estonian boy with no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Now
that.
you have money?
No, but my mom does. Yeah.
That's nice.
So what do you guys
Also-
prefer most, like watching Twitch or watching YouTube videos? Like
I
what is-
prefer
Or
most.
YouTube videos.
YouTube
Yeah.
videos, yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's
Kinda do half and half, honestly.
It's so different. Like I don't think you can really compare them because my favorite feeling is watching a streamer when I'm playing the same game to learn from a particular streamer.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some people just would like to watch live videos, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's
But the
kinda-
learning part is definitely big. That's why like League of Legends Bros got so big with streaming and shit.
Yeah.
Because everyone wanted to learn. And it's like, yeah, that's also like an appeal from Alkaiser X, I would say.
Yeah,
He's
I can
just
see
very
that.
good
yeah.
at PoE or like RPGs in general. And if
But
you
in
like that kind
general,
of game.
edited videos should be better than a live
Someone
stream,
coming?
right? Like, if you look at 1 hour video versus a 1 hour live stream, the 1 hour video is always going to be better because it's edited and like all the bad parts cut out and shit.
Yeah, but there's nobody spamming KEKW.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. But there's a lot of fucking dead hours in a stream that you don't want to really
So,
watch.
for example,
watch a
I
video
don't
instead.
like to rewatch streams on YouTube. I fucking hate that. I just want to watch the stream live. I don't like to watch it on replay on YouTube.
Yeah, but don't you guys remember like the Gambaju times when he just made long ass recful videos, cut out the bad parts and
Those videos were actually nice. Yeah, I enjoyed them.
yeah, it was like the best editor he had, right? I think. Like
Garich was pretty good. I liked
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
Igor's
was him.
edits a lot.
No, it wasn't him, right? It wasn't Gambaju.
No, Gambachu was a leech for on Twitch.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
comrade.
Yeah, he never responded to my DM, by the way. I'm still upset about that. But I knew he saw it because he liked it. So.
Yeah.
Very-
But that's pretty interesting. So
Well, we actually were like that was a topic that was proposed by me. Is like the
Yeah, it
feeling
was
you
a-
get. Yeah, we kind of like touched upon it. So I just want to ask the
Yeah,
question. It was
absolutely.
like, yeah, it's the feeling you have while watching something live and on video. Like, why do you guys feel like it's like so different? If you just like take, like I would never watch a fucking 1 hour Alkaiser video on YouTube. I would never do that. But I can watch his stream for like endless hours and be entertained by it. So it's just like one example. But
Yeah, I
like
guess,
there's a lot of difference with like music too. If you like watch a live stream of a music video or something, it feels different than
Yeah.
like when you listen just to a mix or something.
Even on TV, if the show is live, it's different from a show that is already recorded and, you know.
No, I mean I don't mean a live performance. I mean a live stream of
Yeah. Everything live. I mean, everything live is special. You know, it's different.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
know
it goes-
it's different. I want to know why it's different though, and why it gives you like a different feeling.
Yeah, because it's happening right now. It's live. That's
It
why.
feels like I'm there.
Yeah, but I guess it's like more like you fear of missing out. Like if you watch a live stream, you don't want to miss it because yeah, if
You're
you press
watching a
pause, you're gonna
YouTube
miss a
video.
few minutes. So you just watch
You're
it
gonna
all
miss
the
the
time.
memes.
And
True.
instead of when you watch a YouTube video, you can press pause. Like you won't miss a
You're living
thing,
in
but
the
if you
past
press
on
a
Isn't that the
YouTube.
worst?
so you can't do both things simultaneously, right? So you prefer to watch the live stream, and there's always a live stream live, so you can always find something to watch instead of a YouTube video. So you don't miss out on the live stream or whatever. I think that's the
like
main part. Like you,
Twitch.tv/Doppelman.
yeah, you just have content
live?
right in front of you. You don't have to search. You don't know what you're expecting, so you don't need to
Yeah.
expect anything. You just
Can-
watch and be surprised. I guess there's no clickbaity titles.
Well, for me, I feel pretty much indifferent to whether or not something is live. But I do enjoy when stuff is live streamed and when I can influence the certain thing that I'm watching. For example, I enjoy watching streamers who have a few hundred viewers so I can actually interact with that said person rather than observing like Tyler
Yeah.
One, who just goes with the flow of his chat and you can't do anything but donate money to maybe get his attention. I'd rather just pick some person to talk with that I can actually interact with. And over the years, this thing has gotten lost because most streamers just don't care about interaction that is free from what I've seen at least.
Yeah.
And it just annoys me. And
Yeah, they
that's
just
my
focus on
big-
their own.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, and that's my big problem with Twitch chat also. I just don't get the memes. And I don't think I'm that old yet that I just don't get it.
yeah, they
Just
should
don't get
revise
it.
the whole chat actually. Like it
What are
should
the
be.
memes you don't get?
Well, I don't get why people would just spam fucking
Emotes.
walls of emotes instead of like fucking
Lines.
yeah,
Copy
lines of
pasta?
no.
Do you think that will go away from Twitch, or do you
No,
just
that's
need?
okay.
never.
That will never
I
go
feel
away.
like that's been here forever.
It's
Yeah,
been
it's been there for
Hearthstone.
5 years now. I think. Yeah.
You guys,
Hearthstone. Hearthstone.
I,
It's been
I,
here since
can, I
Hearthstone.
kind of have a question, guys, because I don't watch Twitch a lot anymore, and I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you watch Twitch a lot?
Not at all.
No.
No.
Yes,
No,
I watch a
not
lot.
really.
I would say.
I mean, probably like an hour every day.
Yeah, like that's a lot for me. Or
Is,
2 hours.
is having it on in the background considered watching?
Yeah, that's the
No,
thing with live stream. Like,
background, it's not considered watching, so I think,
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't watch it at all then.
yeah.
I mostly have it in the background too. Like I've Kai's in the background and I'm doing like some other shit.
yeah.
Wait, you don't watch Twitch, Tailgater? I thought aren't you like a big mod in everyone's channel, man? You gotta watch.
No, I don't watch. I was
You're
a
like
mod in
famous,
Trainwrecks,
bro.
but he demodded me because I unbanned a lot of people.
Yeah, the
How
same
do
thing
you-
happened to
what's that
me.
website where you can tell who you're modded by?
Yeah, there's. I checked that, and you were not on the train mix list.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Sad days.
You're still a Sony D-mod?
No, I never was.
Or what? You're something on Sony D, weren't you?
Just a long-time supporter, long-time subscriber supporter.
That is PogChamp.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm a founder. That's a wait. I'm a founder of
Explain the
Trainwreck.
Sony D thing. Why do you like him?
Cause he's
Oh,
sexy.
I've just followed him for a long time. We played WoW and Legion together, and then I started following him.
Okay.
I don't know. I've just been subscribed to him since then, so I never really. I've only been subscribed to 2 people, and I never hit unsub.
I've been subscribed to one people, No Sleep TV. Anyone remember that guy?
Yeah,
Those streams were really good.
Yeah, he was really entertaining. Yeah.
Does he stream on YouTube or something?
Dude, he's a
Mixer
dead
now.
fish. He's a dead fish.
Dead
He
fish.
streams for like
He gets 10 views on Mixer.
Yeah, he streams Fortnite.
Who
Damn.
did you who were we talking about?
Used to stream.
No sleep.
No
Tim.
sleep, no.
Tip.
Tip.
Mhm.
Tips out.
Yeah, tip.
Why did he get banned? What was his reason?
Something
was-
retarded.
Some girl drama, I think.
Yeah, it was shit talking.
Oh, I think he hosted some girl.
Yeah, and Chad was like super weird about it or something like that.
Yeah.
The incels came out.
Yeah, and since he didn't do anything about it, he got like chopped for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he was doing like stuff that would be considered IRL in like gaming sections because there was no IRL back then.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was like very like
Oh.
he always had to like have a game open and do his stupid shenanigans.
Yeah, I remember those
was
times.
actually-
That's pretty weird.
It's actually so retarded. You had to have like a game on. So
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, what was the most popular like game that e-girls used to use when they
The
couldn't-
League client, I think, right?
Slither.io.
Yeah, League client. Yeah.
Yeah, Slither.io.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then Hearthstone changed it all because it was like actually not a game at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking
Do any of you watch e-girls on Twitch? Do any of you follow a girl?
Yeah, I
I
follow.
can check
I
real
watch
quick.
sometimes.
Only Casey-tron.
I
Who
think
is
I only watch.
considered-
Oh my
What?
god.
Are all girls e-girls?
I mean, yeah, they're on the internet. They're E.
I think I only watch
Um,
Pokemon.
I wonder if you.
They
Is-
took away
is-
the feature to find your who you're following, right?
Yeah.
No, you could look yourself, but you can't look at other people.
How do I look at myself?
Find a mirror, dude.
Oh, dang.
Dude, Casey-tron is eating
Just
like
just
chips
press
right
following. I think.
Yeah, no, it only shows the live people, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. What the
Click
fuck?
channel.
I don't
now.
know.
Look at that.
Channels?
That
They're just
Jeez,
yeah,
Tom.
Discord. They're just.
it's so funny. Like, she's still fucking standing.
Oh yeah, you can click channels. Okay, I follow Invader V. She's an e-girl, right?
Definitely.
Dude, she's
STPH?
insufferable.
Maya Higa. Yeah, she's a pretty good streamer indeed. She does some
Holy
interesting
shit,
stuff.
she's fucking fat, bro.
Yeah, she's a big girl. Did you see her standing up today?
Yeah, she's still standing.
Oh,
Just,
what
still
the
going.
fuck is going on, dude?
That's impressive, honestly.
She looks like a fucking train wreck. I'm not gonna lie.
she looks fucked. Yeah.
Like he couldn't pay me money to fuck this thing.
Really?
Yeah. If she had to look like that during it, no, he wouldn't be able to pay me.
She looks like fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
she
This
has been
shit is turning into like prime incel shit right now.
Yeah,
like,
dude. All women are
oh
doing
my
it.
god, this girl I wouldn't even touch with a plier from 3 feet away. Wow. Like, okay, dude.
Alright,
Okay,
guys,
you're
we're
telling
getting
me
kind of
what,
off
though?
track, so I'm gonna move on to the next topic. I have like
Yes.
The next
Um,
topic is incels.
no
I'm ready,
next
I'm
topic.
here, I'm
Well,
It's
ready.
tell us all
kinda-
about it, Banana.
It's
No,
kind of
listen to Robo's here. Robo here. Talk up.
Nah, can we not fuck by the incels? It's fucking gay as fuck, dude.
Wait, Robert, what do you
It's
think
like
about
an
Mia Khalifa?
Oh, the
Is it some new
sportscaster?
thing?
Uh huh.
sportscaster.
The Twitch streamer.
I'm
I
not,
follow K Bubbles. She's
in on the news, so
Yeah,
Big
he
on
doesn't
the
want
news.
Twitch.
Yeah, what's next on the topic list?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about like how to succeed in life these days. Like what do you do? What is
It's the
the
wrong place.
like
Just
everyone
don't.
says you need to go to the
Yeah, we're
school
all a bunch of
and
needs. What do you mean?
The only way that I foresee is creating your own edible forest and 10 children.
what? No,
Living
not-
off on the farm, yeah.
Like
yeah.
like back in the
Who's the
days, they
most
just said
successful person
Disconnecting.
It just really depends on what you define as success is.
yeah, like
it's-
you have a lot of money and you can do
I have
whatever you
about
want. Basically,
1,000
you become
BJOC,
economically independent on your own, like
$1.
starting from nothing.
Having the biggest dick.
you guys all
Mine is
graduated from college.
5.5 inches.
No, like the
I went
usually
to
the recipe.
college. I didn't graduate.
You didn't
Yeah,
graduate.
has anyone graduated?
Oh.
I
I
will
have, yeah.
graduate pretty soon.
No, I think Lily is the most successful person in here. You should tell us, dude.
Yeah, I just need an internship.
I mean,
I
That's
just need 2 more
I'll
years
get
and then I'm
my-
good.
I think Lily is the most successful.
Yeah, but I'm also
person.
the oldest. That's all.
oh, sorry, but like
How old are you?
first,
Yeah, but
We should-
you can. Yeah, maybe
Lily
it doesn't
gets
apply to
some
us.
Success should be measured in how happy you are, you know?
Yeah,
So
I
what?
would say that too.
Yeah,
And I'm the
can-
most happy objectively, so I win. There we go.
No, actually, I'm happier. I'm
No,
smiling right
no,
now.
you're not.
I'm literally smiling right now.
Me too.
I'm
think-
always smiling.
work
Most
hard.
people, most people think like that money is gonna solve all their problems, but if you ever had like money in like
If you worked for the money,
like,
are you...
and if you ever like have money, like an amount of money that you don't really know what to spend on, and then you kind of realize that it's not like the thing that gives you the happiness, but just like this security that it brings for the most part.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's kind of, and I feel like a lot of people feel like, especially like with Wreckful, when you watch Wreckful, they feel like most of his viewers feel like that money solves all his problems, and just because he is rich, he can't be depressed or he can't be
Is he
sad.
rich anymore? I
No,
heard
that's
he's
not the
rich
case.
anymore.
But he didn't work for the money. Like that's the thing. Like he didn't.
What do you mean?
He did work for the money, but he was super lucky. He always says that himself, right?
Yeah, but like
I think that's kind of irrelevant, because the topic is and was then like, does money make you happy or not?
No, exactly.
In his case, it didn't. So how that money was made shouldn't play into.
I think completing
whether...
goals makes you happy, and that's
Yeah, exactly.
That's money can be a goal.
Yeah,
My
that's
goal
like
is to be the
our
richest
goal.
motherfucker ever.
Yeah,
But
but
you
so
know-
what do
you
you
know the
what
funny
does
thing
what do you tell like a 17-year-old boy or 15?
Well, I would
Go to
tell,
school.
and
Follow your fucking dreams.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
just say that.
Cooming.
Like,
Well-
do you,
Yeah,
do you
stop
just still
cooming.
say like
never stop cooming. That's my
No,
advice.
no, no. You have to. What's it called, Robert? No fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you still on that, Robert? You doing good?
No, we're failing.
Ooh, those Christian thoughts turning you on, huh? During
Uh-huh.
class.
Yeah.
Like, do you still say like you should try hard in school? To people?
Let's Lily speak. He was
Oh, sorry.
starting to talk earlier.
Oh, I don't know. I think I was just gonna say like it's not really completing goals, but it's having goals continuously. Because I can say as someone who has completed some of my own goals, you need to keep
Name one goal that you've
forever.
completed.
It kind of sucks that way because like it's almost like you have to keep one-upping yourself in order to feel like you're doing something, right?
Yeah, I see. Like you always have to strive.
like an
Once you've
endless
completed,
cycle
you're
of,
gonna feel
goals.
depressed.
Yeah, it's like an endless cycle of XP and you're leveling up, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need to give yourself a
because you
goal that
hit
you'll
the
never
max
complete.
level, you completed your goal, but
Yeah.
you still
There
don't
is
feel
no
good.
max level, bro. You can go wherever you want.
You can do anything. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, what
You don't
should
think
the
there's a
goal be
max
then,
level?
Robert? What do you think?
Take over the world and instill Christianity. That's probably Robert's goal.
The Spanish people tried that back in the day, right? With the Inquisitions and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't go over so well.
All right, we're going into history. Yeah, let's not let Techu speak of that one.
What the hell?
yeah, I'm trying to abstain.
So the best
This is
thing you
very
can
tempting, huh?
the best thing you can still do is just try hard in school, right? Like to actually at least feel successful.
I don't really agree with that. I think
Like,
first off, as a young person, you should try to define what success is for you and
Yeah.
build from there. And if you feel as success isn't something that should rely on education and money, then don't follow that route. Go
Yeah.
for whatever you feel that would make you content in the future. And really the big problem that I think the contemporary society has is that we let one type of success override everything else. I mean,
Yeah, because it has a
let me elaborate.
Yeah.
If you were to ask a person randomly, what do you want from life? They would most likely answer, I want security, I want my money, I want my American dream, I want my dog, I want my little house in a remote town, and I want some geese and a beautiful wife, you know. But
or man, 2019.
Or man,
It's pretty
yeah.
inclusive.
Or
Or
non-gender,
whatever
non-binary.
gender. Yeah, okay, go on.
Yeah. So, but I don't think it is like what I'm trying to say is most people think what they want is what they actually want, but really they haven't actually thought about it that much, and they
Yeah,
just
exactly. It's just general.
they just flow in the little river with their boat, and they just sail till they reach into their huge fucking pond from that river or the sea, and they just get lost in it, and they get depressed and start doing drugs and they OD. You know, that's one consequence, but. So yeah, I think you should really just meditate, like a teen says, you know, just meditate on what you really want from life, so you can join my cult and make a video game, you know.
You gotta click.
Yeah, you gotta click.
Oh yeah, I do own a lot of Athene cryptocurrency, so I can identify with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting, but I think like the most successful thing, like what has the most success rate, it would be to pursue school and complete college and stuff. Like it was the highest rate of
School
success.
is the best investment, the most prosperous.
True.
Exactly. That's what I meant with the like recipe of success. But maybe there's an alternate route that's developing. Like you maybe educate yourself with the internet without biased teachers and stuff like that. I don't know.
Become an influencer.
If there's a route to that, but I don't know. You need a teacher to teach them that, so it becomes fucked up. I don't know how to describe
I saw today like how some dude put his balls in his ass, and I began thinking, can you stretch out your what? I mean, can you stretch out your balls? No, I'm thinking like you can also sell yourself on the internet, but that doesn't seem to lead to happiness as we have.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, can I stretch my balls out?
Yeah, can you stretch your balls out?
Yeah, you either go to college.
How far?
Dude, let me try to find it. I can link it.
I can stretch pretty far, I feel like, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you, like I know.
That's a success in my life.
Stretchy balls, yeah.
Like there's like these Instagram girls, you know, like they use Instagram and they become influencers, and I don't know. It's not success to me. It seems like success to a lot of people, but it's not success to me.
I don't think so either. I think they're depressed, all the influencers.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe I'm
like
wrong.
So many girls on Instagram, you just feel like, oh yeah, they post and they smile, and then they fucking just put the phone like down and they upload it, put some filters on it, and then they're just fucking depressed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh yeah, oh my god, this picture has done so poorly. It only got fucking 80 likes.
True.
Or like whatever, or 80K or whatever it is.
They don't really
fucking like 200 and 300.
Like at some point, I
really
don't think maybe they think it's fun in the beginning, but after a while, I think they just feel unfulfilled or whatever.
I think that's like a lot of people have that thing about them that they always think like their success is defined by the other people. Like they constantly compare themselves with like other people, and most of the time it's like a pretty stupid comparison.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like once you stop, that was really putting me off when I lifted a lot a couple of years ago. But like this constant comparison with like everybody, it's like so toxic to yourself, and I never felt like I could achieve anything, because as soon as you got like ripped or whatever, you felt like, oh yeah, but now my goal is like, oh yeah, but I want to look like that guy, or like I want to have abs like that guy, or whatever it is. And you just like start this toxic circle of comparison, and you will always find someone who can do something better than you.
There's
always going to be.
No, you should not do that, because every person.
Yeah, I know. I feel like a lot of people are doing that though.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Normies do that.
And it's like this. Oh yeah, the grass is greener on the other side. It's like that kind of attitude. Oh my god, if I just had like a girlfriend like her, or if I had a boyfriend like that girl has, or if I had like, oh my god, she has a rich boyfriend who takes her on fucking trips, or whatever it is, you know. and the thing is, the thing is that you never put like sad shit on fucking Instagram or like bad stuff about it.
Yeah.
Oh
was
yeah,
this
fucking
video?
was depressed, crying in the corner all day, and was eating ice cream. And it wasn't even like the brand ice cream; was the really cheap one, dude. Like nobody puts that on Instagram, you know. And so you
Yeah.
always compare yourself to the best, or like to the best moments of anyone else, and you do that as soon as you wake up in the morning or like whenever. I feel like that's fucking a lot of people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. Like throughout the year, I've beginning to recognize those thought patterns, like comparing myself to others. It's just a no good.
Yeah.
No good. It's just no good. Yeah. Basically, especially in the lifting sense, if you end up like comparing yourself to other people when you work out, it will fuck you up and you will just stop working out.
Yeah.
I can like elaborate a lot on this working out thing, but I just won't. Like, are there any more topics?
No, I actually have been talking for like 2.5 hours, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But we can keep talking if you want. Like, but you haven't stopped working out since you started, right?
I haven't. Yeah, it's just too much fun for me. I can't
Yeah,
stop.
but you don't compare yourself to others. I think you
No,
said that shit.
and do you still like work out under a workout program, so called?
Yeah, I
Like,
do. I still do that.
Do you
I don't
think
know
that?
if.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I like following a routine. Like instead of
Really?
trying to do my own shit, it feels like I'm doing something wrong if I were to do like whatever I wanted. I don't know. But I just follow a routine that's been approved or whatever and liked by others. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, there's like a certain security into following someone else who
Mm.
has already achieved something with the same
Yeah,
method.
exactly.
Yeah, as long as you're consistent, that's no problem. But
Yeah.
I tried like working out routines, and they never end up working for me because
Yeah, same.
yeah. So as of now, I just like go in and do the shit that I feel I should be doing and get out when I'm done. And
Yeah, and it's working. So like when
yeah, it's working. There's no point stopping.
Like
There's this point where it just really starts to bore you. Like I could never go in and just do like a normal chest exercises. It's so fucking boring, dude. Like it just bores I don't know.
Try barbell exercises. They're nice.
But some people really like doing that. Like they can go do the same routine every single week and they love it. I just can't. I just get bored after like 2 months.
I would get bored if I didn't increase the weights like every time. Like that's the thing.
I was gonna ask, like, are you tracking a progress? Like, are you just trying to increase weight or something?
Yeah, I'm increasing
Trying to
weights.
get
Like
shredded.
adding 10% every time. Like as much as I. But then I have to deload if it gets too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I do, I just go in big and exercise, put as much weight on it as I can, end up like on the last set, I just blast the music and scream and then get out.
Yeah. There's like so weird with the mindset when you're lifting. Like some days you can feel like I can lift 50% more or whatever, but on the other day you can't even lift 50% of
Weightlifting
that.
weightlifting has made me be aware of my body to a great extent. I can like
it's helping.
I feel, yeah. By the way, do you guys think that the mind is separate from your body or not?
Yeah, I think so. Kinda. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let me put it more. I don't know. The estrangement of body and soul. Do you believe in it or not? Like, is your soul separate from your body, or do you think they can exist on separate?
No, probably not.
No.
There is an old Arabic saying that says, "The good mind is in the good body."
What
So
does
you
that
take
mean?
care of your body, you
Yeah.
take care of your mind.
That means, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Smile. Do you take care of your body?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm just like this tiny guy, this thin guy. I just need to eat more. That's it.
You need to eat more?
Yeah, I need to eat more. I went to the doctor like 2 days ago, and she said I need to eat at least every 2 hours.
Why, you have low blood sugar or something?
I
No, it's
have, yeah, I'm underweight and I'm like high metabolism, you know.
Are you like a vegan or something?
No, I'm not a vegan. I eat everything.
Except
Maybe you should be a vegan.
Just eat thick ass food. That's all you gotta do.
But I move a lot and I walk a lot, so that's
Yeah.
it.
Nuts. Very thick.
Just eat a bunch of bacon, man. Come on.
No. Bacon's bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the doctor said I need to eat every 2 hours. So yeah.
Yeah, but definitely like since I started lifting, my mind has like, I don't know, become healthier or whatever. Like
You're a sharper young man.
yeah, like I just started 1 year ago, so I'm definitely gonna keep doing that shit. I think it's like improves my
Have you
mind a lot.
Have you been sick yet, so you can't like lift for 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
No.
No. Do you, but for a week, like, do you notice that when you don't work out, you begin to feel sad that you don't?
Yeah, a lot. Like you feel fucked
Yeah.
up. You feel you get.
Yeah. So imagine that, like, feeling being there all the time because you didn't know you were supposed to work out.
Yeah.
Wait, is anyone here from Norway?
No.
No.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Oh, it just said no children died in traffic accidents in Norway during 2019.
Wow, that's nice.
Nice.
Do they drive cars there?
I think so. Or station wagons.
Did they burn in the churches?
They don't like cars there.
Yeah, they just walk and ride bikes.
Yeah, so working out definitely plays a big part of on your mind.
Yeah, so I'm still amazed that so many people are not doing it for like no reason at all.
I can't understand how like so many people are obese, even though I was obese for like 15 years.
Well, you were a kid. That's
It's
different.
pretty easy, right? To be obese.
I think it's really hard.
Is it?
I mean, when you
can
were
just do
obese,
nothing.
when you were obese,
I feel like being obese is the easiest thing ever. You just don't do anything.
No, you have to eat a shit ton.
Yeah, that's really easy, right?
No, but that's doing something.
Imagine if you just had the munchies all the time. That's like fat people.
I do have the munchies all the time.
Yeah, if I wasn't lazy, I would think I would be fat. Like I don't know how we can be lazy and fat at the same time, because if you're lazy, you don't want to cook food and you don't want to grab.
Yeah, that's why you eat fast food and stuff, which is the most unhealthy.
Yeah, but then you have to go out of the house and get the fast food. Like I wouldn't do that, even if I was.
Or you can eat like ready-to-eat meals, which are unhealthy too.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's so cheap in America to fucking eat fast food and shit, and everything is available right next to you. And I don't know.
I think it's more of like a hedonism culture kind of thing, where like all you care about is just instant pleasure and that kind of thing. So you just shove food in your face without thinking about the consequence.
Yeah, but you feel like
It usually
shit
starts when
afterwards.
you're young.
Don't
So
you?
a Coomer is like a hedonist, right?
Right.
Hell yeah, Kuma's represented.
I'm definitely a Coomer.
Yeah, I'm the same dude.
I forego all my morals to Coom sometimes.
Yep.
It's not healthy.
But
Yep.
if you guys like eat fast food, don't you feel like shitty afterwards? I always feel
No.
really shitty.
For some reason, I feel really good. I feel like I conquered a fucking mountain.
Yeah, maybe for 10 minutes, but afterwards you feel like you're fucking down.
Well, that's when you eat some more.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
keep
yeah,
shoving
exactly.
your face.
I get sick every time I eat fast food now. I can't do it anymore. I'm getting old.
You're getting old.
Every time I eat it, I have the shits like for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I get fucked up in the stomach. Not that fucked up, but I can
The
feel
only thing I
it
can eat is
rumbling.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I would eat Chick-fil-A. I would eat that.
How old are you guys?
24.
49.
Fucking lying ass. Fucking
26.
liar. What a fucking liar, dude.
I turned 20 last month.
Ooh. Wait, can you buy alcohol now? Or was that at
What?
18?
That was at 18.
Okay, it's only in
good,
Sweden
right?
we're cocked now.
Ah,
unfortunately.
Sweden cocked.
What?
have to be 20
Why?
to
What
buy
is wrong with
alcohol here.
Sweden?
You can't buy alcohol until you're
Yeah,
like
but
20.
why? What is the reason?
I
It's
don't know.
Of
And
course,
they only
he's
sell it
asking,
from one
it's
store.
21 in USA.
Yeah, it's fucking 21.
Yeah, fuck USA, dude. Land of the free. Fuck off, dude. Land of the
Land of-
fucking
Dude, we
cooked.
don't want those 18-year-olds rotting their brain.
We can buy alcohol
I'm
at
sorry.
16 in Austria.
Europeans. Jesus.
Fuck
You
yeah.
get driver's
Europeans
license
are
in
just
16.
gonna in 1,000 years they'll discover that Americans have the higher brains now, and Europeans are all just underdeveloped, slow, groggy. You know.
Isn't like
We've already
half
discovered
of,
that. We've already discovered that, man.
Isn't
Oh,
half
that's
of
true.
America obese?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with my brain theory on alcohol.
Sure. Maybe if they were drinking alcohol, they'd have no time to get fat when they're young.
That's
Yeah,
true. They'll just
exactly.
become retarded later on.
Yeah. At least they'll live longer, so they'll have greater time to
I think 21's
research.
too young. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's 20, 24. That should be the cutoff.
Yeah, buying
What?
guns at 16, fucking drinking alcohol at
The
24.
guns are fine. They don't affect your brain.
Wait, how old are you, Tom? Again?
I'm 24.
24. huh?
Am I the oldest in here?
I'm 26.
No.
No,
No,
it's
I'm
26.
26.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm 28.
I'm 33, so
Fucking some boomers.
33.
Sour, stop lying.
39 actually.
26
Sour's
gang.
like 21, I think.
93
Sour
gang.
is
93 gang.
25, I think. 25.
I'm 26. I'm 26. I'm same age as Doppel.
Boomers.
But
just turned
you're born in
26,
92, right?
like-
93.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, you're even older.
Yeah, I'm turning 27 in May.
She...
27 in May, by the way.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I don't really feel 27 to be honest. I thought I would have been grown up by now, but I don't really feel like that.
What do
How
you
much
feel?
do you feel?
Yeah.
Dude, I feel nothing different from like 21. I don't
feel
know.
like I'm 12.
Okay, I have one last topic that
Alright.
someone suggested. I don't remember.
It better be
who.
Liddy.
Yeah,
Grand finale topic.
I think it was Smile, right? The future of BJOC.
The future of
Dead.
BJOC, yes.
It's gone.
No.
Bury it.
It's
Like,
dying slowly.
Like, what are we talking? Like 5 years or 10 years?
I think let's say 5 yeyears. I
Let's
think
say,
it's
let's say, how do you see BJOC in 2020?
what
2020. It's gonna be the
Yeah.
same shit as it
it
was.
will be
last
the
year.
same shit. 2020 is not a significant year, I think. Like,
Yeah, but we need to figure something out. We need to evolve, you know. Like
we need to
the
evolve.
same shit.
We need to
Yeah.
have more commands.
We need more mods. We need more
mods.
members.
More mods.
We need more breakfast streams. We need more members.
Also, when you
We're
vote ban
recruiting.
someone, there needs to be less votes required for sure.
Oh, we don't have that shit anymore.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
there's
waiting
like
for corporate
no
ban.
ban coming.
How many people did we fucking ban with that shit? I don't even remember.
Never, because you only get like 3
Holy
people to
shit.
vote.
No, we
Who's right?
banned like
No,
tons
we
of
banned some people.
We banned fucking germs for like 2 months or something,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
or even longer. I don't know. Then we banned
Yeah, we-
fucking henchmen. No, henchmen we didn't ban.
No, I
Yeah,
think
we
it just gone
banned him. We
before
banned
that.
him.
We just
No,
left.
we banned him.
We should create a cult.
Okay, let's get back to the topic on like
Yeah, but
That
it
is
is
the
kind of
topic,
future. It's the
like
future of BJOC.
what is BJOC in 5 years? Or what's the future of BJOC?
Yeah, we're gonna be a
It's
cult in 5
non-existent.
years.
We're gonna be a cult, yeah.
I'll never see any of you ever again.
If we're not that, we're gonna be a fucking cult, dude.
No, everyone's gonna have kids and shit.
110.
No, I don't think so.
Who is the closest right now? Sour, because he has a wife.
Oh,
What?
let me update you on that, dude. No,
Oh, you're
that's
no
not
longer
a
with your
thing
wife anymore.
Nope,
Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that.
it's alright, dude.
I think once most of you guys hit like late 20s, this place will be dead. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
I have a
I
question.
actually-
Sour.
oh, so?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, well,
Was Henny's tits iconic?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I'm just reading her bio right now. Just had to make sure.
Sure did. Any more questions?
No. That's it.
No.
All right. Let's move on from that.
Well, that was it.
Wow.
Hey, Robert.
What the fuck was I
Hey,
gonna
buddy, how
say?
you doing?
Forgot.
Are you when are you gonna debate Destiny, Robert? I'm waiting.
Huh?
Wait,
Debating on
we're
what?
drifting off the topic again, dude.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
I mean, this BJOC, the future.
Fuck topics, dude.
Yeah, the
That's-
I don't know.
The future
BJOC.
BJOC is no topics. How about that, huh?
Oh shit.
Yeah, if we have no topics, we all know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be fucking autistic conversations between two people about some random ass shit for forever. That's
Sounds
Yeah,
like a lot
that's
of
that's
BJOC.
so that's so
part,
BJOC,
Well,
man.
It's fucking news, bro.
It's funny. It's so funny.
Well,
man.
if we
Okay,
were to approach this anthropologically, we should
Go.
create some sort of tradition, to keep the memory alive. So if we want there to be a BJOC future indefinitely, we should establish some kind of
Hold people accountable.
scheduled event, maybe like more podcasts or whatever.
Once a
Maybe
month.
BJOC Con.
Yeah,
BJOC Con.
once a month or something.
Yeah, when's BJOC meetup?
It's in TwitchCon Amsterdam 2020. You should
Well,
come.
I think another issue is that we lost our youngest member, didn't we, recently?
Who?
Z-Flare.
Seaflair.
Oh, he's like 18 or 19.
What happened to Z-Flare?
He's like 18, right?
I don't know.
We
He,
really think we will never see him again. Like he'll be,
I talked to him
in a
yesterday,
few
actually.
weeks. We'll see. We'll see.
What happened to Z-Flare?
I don't know. He just spurged out and left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at his logs right
But
now.
everyone has those spurgs once in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, but
No,
he
I never had
definitely said he
Spurs.
hated us, and he thinks it's better than all of us. And I don't know.
No, Seaflair loves me, dude.
Huh?
No, Z-Flare loves me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he loves me.
Yeah,
Too.
except he said like 3 or 2 names or whatever.
Yeah. See.
What the fuck?
Anyone seen Henry recently?
Yeah, he was in the
What?
call
He was here
earlier.
the other day.
Who?
Holy shit, Henry.
He wanted to
Oh,
be
yeah.
in this podcast, but he couldn't fix his mic, so he just left.
Is it Elo Nuclear? Is he post the shit on Twitter?
The hentai or what?
Yeah, who does the hentai?
Yeah, Elon Nuclear.
Oh yeah,
Wait, he creates it?
I think so.
What? Who makes hentai?
Elon.
Elon.
He's literally a pedophile, dude. I don't like him. I literally don't like the guy.
What?
Like, I'm on all memes with everyone in BJOC except that guy. I literally don't like him.
You really think he's a pedophile?
No,
Oh, yeah.
he is, dude. He's literally
If you're a
admitted
weeb,
it.
you are.
Yeah, he's.
I think he's
fucking-
like weaning off of it because he got a girlfriend. That's not a
Oh.
little girl, but he's a pedophile.
Banana, your
Maybe
whole
it's
life
saved
is
now
a meme, bro.
because I got a girlfriend.
Yeah, if he didn't have a girlfriend, he'd be fucking jerking off little kids.
What do you think about the idea of that being like a mental illness?
Wait.
Pedophilia? I
Yeah,
think it's a
well, I
mental
think that's
illness.
true. Yeah.
Didn't Elo have like a girlfriend who does not have sex with him?
I don't know.
Oh, so he's like one of those guys like Chastity. They wear chastity belts and stuff.
No,
I have no
like
idea.
she's Jewish, I think. So
Oh, that's definitely a mental illness.
Oh, he is Jewish too, right? Yeah.
wow, yeah.
I'm sorry.
The only Jew we had in offline chat.
So yeah, if we want to have a future with BJOC, let's establish some traditions.
All right. At once a month, public town hall meeting.
Yeah, let's
I don't
lynch.
know, dude.
We'll lynch a new we have to lynch someone each time. So we have
Lynch?
to keep
Yeah.
Oh.
I agree. Like vote people off.
Play
Yeah,
werewolf. We should make a werewolf bot. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
What's a werewolf bot?
We play werewolf the
Not
game.
this shit again. Jesus.
That game was dumb.
What is that shit?
Oh,
Wait, I want
yeah.
to know what the werewolf bot
More
is.
bots. That's definitely what BJOC needs. Like,
I
what
already
the
suggested that.
We don't have any
Oh.
bots. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
We have
dude, where's
fucking one
Corporal
half-ass
Fair?
bot.
fuck? Yeah, if Deputy Duck there 30% of the time.
Deputy Duck is the shittiest bot ever. Like, honestly, I don't think like what is even its purpose anymore. Like only thing I've seen it used for is Note, and that shit hasn't worked for I don't know how long.
Is stock still there? Or did we get rid of it?
Well, I can test it. Yeah.
Nice.
We need new stuff on the chat, I think.
I want more mods.
Maybe we should get a roll bot so people can come here and roll.
Wow.
No, that's true.
That sounds
There-
good.
Is there any like offline chats rising now on Twitch or something?
No,
No.
I think we're the only
Dead
ones.
meme.
Yeah, I think BJOC is the last one left.
What about Mitch Jones offline? Do they still have one?
I think they have, but they're closed.
I haven't been there
Like,
for so long. Like the Pokecard chat, dude. That yeah.
is it still there?
There are, yes, it's still there, and there are offline chats, but not in the way that BJOC exists. I think because for most of what I've seen, like when I go to like Nim's chat or something, it's just a wall of emotes and people like fucking gambling there or something. It's like
True.
It's like MJOC when it died, basically.
What about what about Fossen's chat? Fossen.
I don't know. I haven't been there. I just know that the fucking Twitch emote culture is like so bad everywhere except BJOC.
So we're true memers, that's why.
Yeah, a lot of memes have happened. Like
In Forces chat, they're doing bots right now.
Yeah,
Cookie
Chad is saying like, or Bagheera is agreeing too that Miss Kiff, Excuse and them have a offline chat, but aren't they just walls of spam too?
Yeah.
Like they're not like us. I mean, we're kind of unique in that way, not having fucking random ass spam. But that's because Reckful doesn't stream that often. Otherwise, we would be
That's why
spam
he's
too.
the perfect leader.
Yeah, he is actually a perfect host, man, for this shit. We would have never been able to.
Until that one day he threatened to delete his Twitch channel. That was bad.
Yeah, and he said he hates all BJOC people. I mean, apart from that, pretty good.
Reckful doesn't like me. I know that.
Well, he doesn't like me either. I don't think.
What's you're a sub. You're a team.
I don't think he
He
knows.
doesn't care about that.
No, he doesn't care. You're funding at Neverland.
No, I like you, Sour. Every time he talks about you on the streams, like the last couple of years and shit.
He talks about what?
No, Reckful talks to Sour when he types in chat. So.
Oh yeah, I mentioned him.
Well,
I thought you meant he was talking
Dude,
to him.
I wish he would talk to me.
Well,
I just want Reckful to know I love him.
let me ask you a question: is it like better to be hated or better to not be known? Because that's the case with me and Reckful.
Better to be hated.
See, not everything is so bad about being hated.
That's true.
Yeah.
My only interaction with Reckful was when he said that the stock I invested in was retarded, except I ended up making like double the money off it, so I don't know. That's a funny predicament, but yeah, I think we should like have a podcast like once a month or something. It'd be cool.
That's exactly what we said last time too. Like the exact same thing. And then I asked Top again, "Oh, when are you gonna do it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Wait, I don't have to be the host every time. Someone else can be the host.
I mean, I don't want to do that.
Twitch streamer. It's only you and Doppel.
Let's do a broadcast every fucking Sunday.
Every Sunday.
That's a holy day, first of all.
That's too much. Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's a holy day because I have to raid MC, dude. On Sundays, I can't.
That's when the dad's game on Sunday.
Yeah, that's game of game, dude.
Darn. I'm a Monday, Tuesday kind of guy.
Does anyone want to touch a topic or something? Like, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Who's your favorite chatter that's gone from BJOC?
Yauza.
Yeah.
Antonius.
Antonius, yeah, that's a good one.
Who?
Antonius.
Antonius, yeah, it's good.
Antonius, yeah.
I would say Yauza, Antonius, and Pokemon.
And who?
Pokemon.
Oh, that you were going to say Mr. Hoodie.
Mr. Hoodie.
What did you say, Doppel?
I said Yauza,
Who's the other one?
Pokemon, and Antonius.
Oh, yeah, Pokemon.
Exactly, Chad.
I'm probably forgetting people because it's been a long time, so whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
There's probably been a lot of people that I don't remember.
I
have
mean,
bad memory.
The next generation of BJOC is gonna think of that. like we are right now. Oh, who do you miss in chat? Oh, Doppel. He hasn't been in BJOC for a while. It's gonna be the next
Dude,
generation.
there's no fucking new generation. It's not
There is
gonna
no
exist,
next
dude.
generation, Rick.
That's
New
not-
World Order, dude. Someone is taking over.
You're gonna die one day.
Remember fucking Dechu when he chatted in BJOC?
You're making me
years they're
sound
gonna
like there
talk.
are millions of people in fucking BJOC. If like 5 people leave,
I'm
it's
gonna check to
not
see
gonna
who
be
I was
BJOC.
chatting with the most back in the day.
I miss Moneydew sometimes.
Oh yeah, Money dude.
Moneydew was a good
Well,
chat
he's
too,
still
but-
around. He's still
Yes.
around.
He's in Snapchat.
Yeah, he's
You
on
guys still
Snapchat.
get Spinsy?
You guys gotta join Snapchat.
Oh yeah,
Spinsy, yeah.
Spinsy, he's going.
Yeah, I forgot about those guys because yeah.
Spinsy.
I really
Jesus
like
Christ.
Spinsy. He's a good guy.
Wow.
That's fucking old. That's like
Old.
first.
It's not that old.
First lever,
Wait, who were the mods who left when they got unmodded?
Jade. No, sorry, not Jade.
Jade Foxfur.
He unmodded himself. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
my logs have some cancer in them. I'm not gonna lie.
Didn't you unmod yourself, Topple?
Yeah, twice.
Let's not talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, we just did 3 hours.
Yeah, we just did
Wow.
3
Just
hours,
did
as
3
Joe
hours.
Rogan says. Like
Yeah.
every time.
Very nice.
Let's wrap it up then,
What does
guys.
Joe Rogan say?
Let's talk about. Do you have a book? You have a link to your book? You want a promo thing?
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on the podcast. It was very enjoyable talking to you all.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely. We really enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Have a nice
See
evening,
you.
day, or wherever
Next
you live.
time.
All right, I'll see you
Bye-bye.
guys next year. Bye
Happy
bye.
New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See you. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas and all that.